Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the All Signs. What's going on? We're going to take a look at yours and them, like current energy check into the week ahead and see what's going on for both of you guys. If you're new here, I'm Archer. It's nice to meet you and welcome. Consider subscribing, being part of the fam. We'd love to have you here. And TikTok, hello. Hi, Lola. What's up? What's up, Excel? How's it going? Thanks for the gifts, guys. You guys are awesome. Lady Faithful, hello. Hola. What's up, Melissa? Modest with the mostest. Hey, Dolly. How you guys doing? What's happening? How was your weekend, too? Everything good? Blanquita, what up? Hello, hello. Hey, Eli. What's new on you guys' side of the fence? Hi, what's up, Amrit? Thanks for coming. What's up? Hey, Mac. Speaking of modest with the mostesses, Mac and Melissa, they're kind of like, Cagney and Lacey. Yeah, that's kind of cool, right? What's up, Oof the Cookies? What you up to? How's it going? I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it to Alive New Beginnings. What's up? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Kristen, Debster. Hey, Sandy. Hello, hello. Aw, I love you too, Roxana. Thanks. You guys have a good weekend, I hope. Hello, hello, Silveretta. Oh, dude, you totally make me. I used to have a Chevy Silverado back in the good old days, so to speak. You got tea? Dude, I got coffee. I probably should have gotten tea. Hey, Janet. Speaking of mod squads, Janet in the house. What up? Shelly, what you doing? Oh, thanks for subscribing, D. Hey, Will. What up, what up? All right, we're going to take a peek at what's going on for the week ahead. I'm going to tap into the current energies right now. Whatever message comes out, good, bad, or indifferent, I'll convey it across to you. You know the usuals. Just going to do what we do. You and them, week ahead. See what's up. All right. Andy, what's up? Everybody, Andy. That's as close as I can get till January. I can't slam my head on the table anymore. I've met my health insurance quota for the year. Right, girl. What up? Hey, Sarah. How's it going? Thank you guys all for coming. Miss you guys. Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, they're already actually done for the week. We did those ones yesterday. And then we do excel. There's one of the fams that comes in over on YouTube is Andy. So whenever he shows up, I was doing the whole cheese at Andy's here and then like freeze frame drop. But I can't do that no more right now. After January, I can do it again. Design Mara, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Hola, hello. Thank you guys for coming by. You were no way. You got how long's the laid off? What? They're gonna miss you. You're the only one that actually got any work done in that place. You know what I mean? What's up, Liliana? How's it going? Dude, I'm digging the vibes. Thank you guys all for subscribing. The fam growth is awesome. It's so cool. It's so awesome. So yeah, we'll do Cancer, Leo, and Virgo will be tomorrow. Libra, Scorpio, Sag on Thursday, and Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces on Friday. And I am going to be doing the cards and coffee. Those things at 3 o'clock. We release those at 3 o'clock Eastern throughout the week. Okay. But the October playlist is growing, so feel free to check it out along with everything else in the homepage. All right. Okay, let's do it to it. Hi, James. Danielle. What's up, Daniela? Thanks for being here. Megan, James, Captain James T. Kirk. I see. I do know a little Star Trek. All right, let me grab the banners and let's go for it. Whatever comes out, good, bad, or indifferent, I'll convey it across to you. We're all safely protected when you're with me. And God, let all messages be for highest and greatest achievements for all of those involved. Please and thank you. Amen. All right, Aries, you ready to do this? Let's dig in. I'm going to start with the Beatles. Let's start with the Beatles deck and see where it goes. What's up? I am Marie. Hi, I am Archer. What's up? Tanya? Yes. During Scorpio season, Tanya, you guys will be okay. All right, let's dig in. Hi, Nicola. I love when you show up because I always think of the I Am the Walrus on the back of the Magical Mystery Tour album cover. And you showed up as I picked the Beatles deck. Nice. That's cool. I am the Walrus. No, you're not, said little Nicola. All right, let's tap in, Aries. We're going to start with you. You're going to be at 420, all right? So what's up? Thank you for being here. If you did miss your weekly, we did do it yesterday, so it's available in the October playlist. And TikTok, I got it posted on the screen for you. All right, so think about your person, Aries. And right off the bat, too, thoughts and prayers for all the Alaskan typhoon survivors and victims. All right, thoughts and prayers head out to Alaska. All right, let's see what we got, Aries. Tap me into Aries energy, please, and thank you, God. Give me everything you got for Aries. What do we got for Aries? Let's go. All right, thoughts, feelings, emotions. All right, let's do this, Aries. You ready? 2 shuffles. Your person's louder than you. Their energy's coming in stronger. Okay, let's go. 2 shuffles. Let's do it. Here we go. 1 and 2. If you guys do or did live at a distance, it's like their energy is coming in so strong, they're coming your way. Like they're getting, it's either it's like a physical distance or maybe just an emotional or energetical distance, but the gap's like closing in because their energy is coming in stronger than yours. Okay. All right. On that note, let's, oh wait, did I do the 2 shuffles? Whatever. Take 2. 1 and 2. Lost track. So regardless, let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries. Here we go. Give it up for the cardinal fire sign. Overall energy is the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus. Might even be an Aries Taurus cusper. 9 of Wands, Leo, Wheel of Fortune, Cancer, and Sag with the 8 of Pentacles. This is the one that got my attention the most. Like their job keeps getting in the way. Okay. All right. Give me 7 cards. Let's go. 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups. It's really advised when somebody's trying to get further ahead at work, they let the relationship suffer. 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 8 of Wands is here, Page of Wands. That's a lot of Wands, a lot of fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. And the Sun card, though, which tells me this has a good outcome in the week ahead for you guys. But it's like they're always putting work in front of you, and then it's like then causing drama when you bring it up to them, right? 8 of Cups. It's like this 3 of Swords is flanking the 8 of Cups on the 8 of Wands, right? So it's like either you're just tired of being alone at every time that they break, right? Like they promise to hang out with you or to have a date night or to come over or whatever. And then like they always break it, right? There's always like something else going on or, oh, sorry, I got stuck late at work or I can't make it this time or I can't make it this weekend. And it's like you almost started looking at it like they were just making up constant excuses for things. 7 of Swords on the 9 of Wands. And you're like, okay, what are you hiding? Is it me? Do you not like me? Is there somebody else involved? What's going down? Aquarius and Sagittarius energy shows up on this one too. So yeah, it's kind of like for some of you guys, this fight caused them to go in another direction, but whatever they chose over you, they're not happy with their choices. Like it got to a point where it got, hey mom, what up mama T? One-eyed owl, what's up? How many licks does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? I'm asking for a friend. Anyways, it somehow do Tootsie Roll Pops even resonate to this reading, Aries? Because everything I bring up always ties into the reading somehow. Page of Wands on the 8 of Cups. It's like they're on their own now and they don't like it, right? But you never believe it because this keeps happening. Some of you guys could be born on the 8th or the 9th. Wow, repeating 8s are showing up. Some of you guys might even be a life path 8 or August 8th resonates to you guys. The 7th, the 17th is here. The 11th and the 3rd, the 19th. Maybe even the 1st or the 2nd. And you got some pretty strong fire energy on this. Could be another Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, possibly. Libra's here, Aquarius and Pisces. The Sag energy is pretty strong with this one. 4 of Swords, 9 of Cups, Judgment card. It's like you've been wishing they would get their act together. That's literally what I'm pulling off of this. All right, Scorpio's entered the chat too, by the way. So the thing is that they're on their own right now and not liking it, but deep down here, you know what it's showing is that they get self-conscious. 4 of Swords, because like maybe not being able to make enough to provide for you, something actually secretly makes them feel inferior. And they bring it out by trying to hide it, right? Like George went through some good and bad times on that 9 of Cups, stuff he prayed for, which has come into existence, yet there were times he never felt fulfilled, right? And he was a freaking beetle. You know, that's a lot. Pisces energy on that. But it's kind of like they get really self-conscious of not being able to like make enough to provide for you or take care of everybody and everything. That results in them never making any time for you, right? And so then it comes out in the worst way because it makes you think they're going in another direction. 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the Justice card tells me they're not. It's something about trying to come into a balance where they feel like they're on your level. Maybe you come across, because they're telling me like, they're like, dude, Aries is a 10 and I'm secretly like an 8. maybe a 6 if I'm on a good day. And it's like the insecurities came out as them dodging and avoiding things. Page of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. All right, with the 4 of Cups coming out on the 3 of Swords as a clarifier for it. Oh, with the Ace of Wands at the overall energy. For about 3% of you guys, they did have some kind of a sneaky link they were keeping, either someone they were talking or entertaining or something like that, you know? And they hit it. 7 of Swords. Aquarius, Cancer, Libra energy on this one. So for the bulk of you, it does seem like it was more that they were just completely immersed in their job and so worried about money and things not working out. Maybe they had filed for bankruptcy at once in their past or something. I don't know. But for some reason, they got, even the Capricorn energy is strong, almost like they were like, oh my gosh, I'm in love. I need a second job. I need extra jobs. I need more money. And I mean, 2 of the biggest things that people fight over in a relationship are love and money. And with that Judgment card on 9 of Cups, it's like they got found out, right? Some of you guys, maybe you even called them on this. But it's the thing about it is, even though there hasn't been much communication for a while, and they've been like really, remember, they've been really super distant. And I mentioned right at the beginning about a distance being closed in, which means something happens in the week ahead to start bringing them more in your direction. Like a change of heart or a change of mind. 4 of Cups, 3 of Swords. I think it's a bit of them wanting to like come clean with you and like let you know why they did what they did. You know, the thing on this is they've been actually working on adjusting their schedule for a while. And they're doing it because that 4 of Cups, they miss what they had with you. Like they knew they had something 3 of Cups good and they messed it up, right? 4 of Cups. Let me get more on this 4 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. Because it still shows that in the outcome, you wind up in a better frame of mind than you are right now. Like they say or do something that actually clears the air with you. The Ace of Wands shows how much they still want you. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me see what's up with this. This has got some strong, could be another cardinal sign, another Aries, Capricorn, maybe even Libra or Cancer. King of Wands, Sagittarius is back on the 2 of Wands. See, they chose something they were thinking with the wrong part. Even for my male Aries, this could totally be like maybe somebody hypersexualized or something, possibly, right? And like 2 of Wands to the King of Wands was like they chose to stay in this like free, independent energy without really considering the fact that they were trying to get things working right with you. And it was a very hard thing for them to change. And yet it's felt like it hasn't been going anywhere with the Hanged Man. But this is some patience that comes in, which it's kind of like whatever it is, they're missing you more than usual lately. And in order for them to do the work that was needed to be more 100% all in with you, they had to come to this point of missing you. It's like they tried to fix things and then they would just tuck themselves into a corner with you, right? Chariot on the Lover's card with the Queen of Wands. Oh my word, shut the front door. Oh my gosh, I cannot with you. This is going through a major change this week. Chariot card with the Lovers, with the Queen of Wands. Even Violet Jessup showed up as Barbara Bach in this deck. Violet, get back in the Titanic deck where you belong. But this does show a 3rd time's the charm because she survived sailing on all 3 of the Olympic-class ships. And they all got in accidents while she was on them. 3 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. This does show this works out. So the thing about it is that the fact of how much they're missing you lately, it's what's leading to do the work in order to make more time for you. And you got strong Pisces energy on this. Could either be dealing with the Pisces or some of you guys might even be Aries, Pisces, cuspers. But Gemini entered the chat too. 3rd house vibes. I really feel like your dominant rock and Mercury going into Scorpio, I think it's got this person going 8th house deep. Okay? Not so much that they're blaming themselves, but they just know they need to change. Like they've outgrown the mindset. Or their energy is so last cycle, right? Because even you, I see you on that 7 of Swords being like, it's a lot to put up with. Yeah. Some of you guys even wrote this completely off as a result of it. But with all those good cards, it's heading in a positive direction. So the thing about this is the last fight combined with the feeling lost without you in their life, both of those things together are what's bringing them back. So you've got like You got like an 87 to 94, like 87 to 94%. Whoa, I'm stuttering. Somebody here might have a speech impediment thing going on or a stutter. But anyways, I see like an 87, 94% chance of things working out this week for you too. At least getting to the point of things starting to get back on track to go in the right direction. So if there has been little to no contact, I think you've got like a hate text coming your way. And I think with all the Pisces energy in the reading, this 12th house vibes, it very much could be the whole I had a dream about you text. Straight up. Okay, Aries, you're heavy on her mind. You could be born on the 10th, the 9th, the 19th, the 20th, 28th, the 3rd, the 6th, the 26th, the 2nd. And the fire energy is strong here, but then also heavy duty on the Pisces. So Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces. Then you've got strong Cancer energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn. All right. So I hope that helps. All right. It might have some more clarity in your weekly that we just did yesterday. It's available in the October playlist. And I almost want to do another one for you. I can't wait for next week's weekly. But anyways, thank you for being here, Aries. I do hope it helps. Keep me posted. Keep us all posted. We're all family here down in the comments section. All right. I'll see you later. Love you. All right. It was interesting energy. It's like you're heading into some uncharted waters that you're going to like totally like, Aries. It's cool. Sachi, what's up? Hey, Terry. How you doing? What's going down? Millie, you are welcome. Spinny hugs. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the repost, Shelby. Definitely totally share the live. Invite everybody in. Have them come in. Make themselves comfy. Hang out with the mod squad. They're your concierge down in the chat for an evening of fun. And TikTok, thank you for tapping the screen. Y'all, thank you for loving the like. You guys deserve it. Love the likes for you. You guys deserve it. I'm here for you guys. All right. I do my own readings off camera because like nobody in the world can read for me. It's so weird. But anyways, okay, let's go. Next up will be Taurus. All right, cool beans. Chill Hills, what up? Hi, Inquiring Minds. What you up to? Molly Manifest. I like your screen name. That's really cool. Yes. Thanksgiving time, D. All right, Taurus. Let's go with the stained glass tarot for you. 3 of Wands. Yeah, about time I use this deck again. Let's do it. All right, Taurus, you'll be at 1730. What's up, Taurus? How you doing? If you did miss it by chance, Taurus, your weekly got posted yesterday. We did it live yesterday. So it's available in the October playlist, and I got it posted on the homepage on TikTok. So all right, think about your person, Taurus, and God. Tap me in, tune me into Taurus's energy. I am a Cancer sun, and they always says the Cancer and Taurus go together. So I'm here for you, Taurus. Let's do it to it. You ready? All right, think about your person, Taurus. Let's see. Give me everything you got for Taurus. What do we got for Taurus? What do we got for Taurus? They really need to see things from a different perspective, don't they? All right, let's find out. All right, give me 2 shuffles. Let's go. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious, triumphant Taurians. Toro. Here we go. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. 2 of Pentacles on the Emperor and the King of Cups. Ooh, the High Priestess to the 5 of Swords, though. This shows something eclipsing out that 5 of Swords, the 5 stages of grief that they hadn't healed from something, and you took the brunt of it. King of Cups, the Emperor, and the 2 of Pentacles. Really just need to see things from your perspective a little bit more. Okay. All right. Give me cards. Let's go. Give me. Wow. That's entitlement, right? Give me cards. Page of Cups on Temperance. Hi, Sag. 4 of Swords. Page of Swords. I knew it. Ace of Pentacles. Believe it or not, I totally wanted to say they're snooping, right? But I pulled they learned their lesson off the Page of Swords. Interesting. I mean, they are still looking. Some of you guys like even live close to each other where they like drive past your house or something. And they see how he's looking out across the street basically. And he's like, whoa, look at Taurus's castle. Taurus is still doing really good. I want an Ace of Pentacles talk to Taurus. 5 of Cups. They do miss you. That's the thing on this. Justice card shows it hasn't been the same for you, either of you guys, right? I like the Justice card, though, because they want things to work out. Libra energy. This even tells me that it'll allow them to see things from your perspective. But the thing is that the way they are right now, it always leads them to starting something that they don't want to finish. 4 of Swords on Temperance, right? Multiple cards about a connection or relationship that needed this time apart in order to balance. It's like maybe they've got a tendency to rage bait like this, right? Like you can sit there, you can just be all total Page of Cups, right? You're like, I'm cool. I'm in my temperance energy. Some of you guys got some strong Sag in your chart, right? And it's like, I can take so much, but then they like say certain things or say it a certain way passive aggressively, like it tries to get you going. Page of Swords on the Ace of Pentacles, right? Like a little bit of their insecurities or their straight up depression kind of rubs off on you at times. Capricorn and Scorpio energy on this. Aquarius. Page of Cups, I'm pulling Pisces energy because I'm getting drawn to the fish first and foremost on the card. The Sun card. Leo's just entered the chat too. And you do make them happy with the 2 of Wands. They're choosing to be happy. That's what it is. Sun card, Moon card. Interesting, because the Sun card always sheds light on the things that we're fearful of or the things that we're unsure of, the fear of the unknown. Some of you guys might have like an upcoming decision being made that you fear not working out well that actually works out way better in your favor, especially when you got Sun card and Justice here. The Moon card's just those fears of the unknown. Could even be a little bit of like they fear they can't go back from what they did. Like it's kind of like they feel like they made a decision that one of those like you can't go back from this decision once it's made or it's said or it's done. And they're acting like everything in their life is just like totally fine. Yet meanwhile, they're quietly checking your social media out behind the scenes. Moon card on, now we got the Moon card on the Page of Swords, where it's telling me that that's what they're hiding. But it's almost like whatever, I don't know, it's either whatever you're posting that's intended for them. They think everything you're posting is for them. So I digress. But the stuff that actually is being posted for them, Taurus, it's like you're still helping them without even having to talk to them in person about it. Even for those of you living together, 4 of Swords, it's like the fight's existing on social media and instead of just you two talking about it in person, right? The Libra energy on this one, it's like they're dude, even though they're playing off like their stuff is fine or things are good, they're thinking the same thing about you, which is kind of like whatever you're posting, you're better off or happier without them, yet you're here watching a tarot reading on them. And you're thinking they're fine, happier, better off with you or without you. But it's literally, look, they can't even keep it under wraps that long. They would be happier with you in their life. Page of Swords, Sun card, Moon card. Leo, Pisces, and Libra energy. Libra energy is pretty strong on this one. Some of y'all, you or them might have a Libra moon. Or it could just be straight up dealing with Libra. You guys do share the Emperor card. Nope, rewind, Empress card. You know, that Libra Taurus energy is really strong with this one. Magician on the 8 of Cups. You might not realize it, but meeting you has actually put them into a level of ascension. Not a dark night of the soul. You triggered their awakening. Interesting. Gemini and Virgo energy on this one. Some of you guys might even be Gemini, Virgo cuspers. I don't know why, but I really want to see this card. 2 of Swords. They don't have a lot of faith or hope right now that this could be worked out. They feel like whatever they did with this 2 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, that maybe they burned a bridge they can't come back from. So it's getting them to the point that like you're not really even wanting to have to wait for this, right? Whatever's causing the hang up on it's almost got it to a point where you're like, I don't even know what to do with this anymore, Archer. I think I've tried everything and I'm unsure with the Moon card of what else could be. A lot of fear of the unknown comes into this for both you guys, right? And whichever one of you guys straight up walked away regrets it. Because for some of you guys, there are, it's like I'm reading for 2 groups of Tauruses, because some of you guys, you did hit a wit's end and you needed a 4 of Swords pause, right? But then for others of you, they did it. But whoever did do it doesn't want to do it. Temperance. The Sag energy seems pretty strong. I'm going to see what's up on this Temperance card. 3 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the Death card. The fact that they feel like they let you down or failed this connection is what's transforming their mindset. It's learning lessons out of the bad stuff. Like, remember how they would never take credit for any of the bad stuff? It was always, always, always your fault. It's like they're learning lessons from that. Hey, Lisa. What up, girl? Spinny hugs. What's up? Four of Swords. I want more in the Four of Swords, actually. I mean, Three of Wands on the Seven of Pentacles, when I asked about that on Temperance, the whole thing on this one is that you're not wanting to have to wait for them to make a decision anymore, because you're getting to that point that you might even be starting to think that you got to look in a whole nother direction, because like you don't think they'll ever change. It's like both of you guys are like have lost a lot of hope and faith, Two of Swords, in things ever working out on this. And yet it's getting ready to change. Death card. This is interesting. And I did notice last week that your dominant rock's movements, Venus, was a little bit of a sleeper agent that was activating people almost like a Mercury retrograde. Okay? This is interesting. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I did. That's why I'm sitting here going, this is interesting, because I was not able to pull any kind of a magical interference that makes them reach out. And I got the Wheel of Fortune, the card of free will. That simply means like God saying they don't. There's not a magical interference. They simply choose to contact you. Okay? Or whoever did the walking away chooses to contact the other person. Okay? Whatever was in the way of this, okay, for your individual story, that's what's getting beaten out in the week ahead to open the door for the communication to come back. All right? Strong Cancer and Sagittarius energy, but you also got, some Pisces vibes, Libras here. There's actually a pretty strong Libra and Cancer on this. A lot of Gemini and Scorpio too. Aries is here too, but Aries is really being like quiet. It's here. The Aries energy is here, but it's like if you're dealing with an Aries, they're sussing you out, trying to figure out a way to come back that's like foolproof. Okay? Like there's no way this plan will fail. That type of a vibe. Right? Aries likes to succeed. Anyways, wherever the Aries falls at in their chart, okay, I would apply that to that point or that placement. Some of y'all could even be like an Aries Lilith or something like that, like deep in their chart, okay? Knight of Wands on the Page of Pentacles. It shows them writing in with a message, Paul Revere style, straight up. The British are coming. The British are coming. But, I mean, for some of you guys, I think you got tired of them entertaining other options on this Knight of Wands. Leo energy. Like every time a fight broke out, they had some other interest or something to try to make you jealous, right? Like they had a go-to friend that like you guys would be in the middle of a heated conversation and then they're on the phone and they're being like all flirty and just fine. And oh, I don't know what's going. Yeah, I don't know. Taurus is up to, I don't know. Right. And like, it's like you could see like a Jekyll and Hyde thing in them type of a vibe. Interesting. On the Page of Pentacles, okay, this might only resonate to some of you guys, but I got to call it how I see it, okay? For some of y'all, I see them talking on a phone. You might even have caught them in this for some of you guys, but talking on the phone, right? And you could see like the phone's not on, like the screen's black or it's open to their photos or something, and it's like, you're not on the phone. Who are you talking to? Right? Okay? Take it however it resonates, just and wish well on those for the parts that don't, okay? King of Swords to the Two of Cups. Oh my goodness, with the Hierophant. Eight of Cups, yeah. This is somebody that realizes or is coming to terms with the fact that they really feel like they kind of like messed up like they're forever, right? Some of you guys might even have been married or still are. You or them, for some of you guys, could be born on the 9th, the 19th, the 6th, the 16th, and 2nd. 22nd, 26th, the 3rd or the 7th is here. A lot of repeating threes. 21st, the 19th, the 11th, the 14th, the 3rd, maybe even the 7th. Wow, a lot of repeating threes and 7 in the energy. Interesting. And then you got Scorpio and Cancer. You've got Libra, Taurus. Oh, that could be another Taurus. Sagittarius, Gemini. Pretty heavy-duty Scorpio, too. And there is Aries, but it's really quiet energy. 10 of Cups. Pisces just entered the chat. Whoa. Interesting. Because, okay, now here's the thing. Like, so they're acting like they've got options, but in reality, they've pushed everyone in their life away. And that's this self-isolating is giving them time to see that, like, 10 of Cups is with you. They're like, oh my gosh. Okay, oh my gosh, what's the song? It's like I'm hearing that song. She's everything I ever wanted, everything I need. She's everything. I forget how it's a country tune. It's a country tune from like around the 2000s or something. But it's kind of that vibe of how they're feeling about you. All right. They're realizing that the way they've been treated since they were a child is like what they've become. It's the vibes of somebody who says, don't let me turn into my mom or don't let me turn into my dad. And then before you know it, boom, they've turned into their mom or their dad. 7 of Pentacles, right? And I'm not just talking about the whole getting up in the morning and the back creaking, but like the stuff their parents went through, they turned into that. And they're like, oh man, I didn't want that to, oh man, but it totally did. It affected my 10 of Cups, Archer. I'm like, hold on, 7 Pentacles on 10 of Cups. Taurus is here checking out the energies on you. And I got the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice, where they just want to fix things with you because they see you as their 10 of Cups. That's what leads to this Ace of Pentacles that's coming up in the week ahead for you. It's just like reality hitting them where they're not, it is, it's like the vibes when I get up in the morning now and I do like that. And I'm like, oh, that's the stuff I used to make fun of my father for. Okay, right? They turned into one of their parents and they're not thrilled with it. That's what leads this, okay? The reality that hits them, Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, is what's got them changing. With all the repeating 3s and 7s, you totally have got a 77% chance of things starting to get back on track and working out this week, especially with the Ace of Pentacles showing up, all right? Hey, Caitlin, what up, hun? Spinny hugs, girl. Capricorn and Pisces just showed up. Aries is still really quiet. That's why I had to put that, like, yeah, I got to put it at, dude, yeah, where in the world's Aries? That's why I had to put it at 77%. The Aries energy coming into this could create a slight delay where it's later in the week as opposed to earlier in the week. All right. But then you've got a lot of Leo, Cancer energy, Gemini, strong Scorpio. Then there's Virgo, Taurus, and Aquarius. All right. So I hope that helps, Taurus. This is one of those that if like just asked in the streets, you'd be like, it's complicated, Archer. I get it. All right. But I hope it helps. Might be more for you in your weekly from yesterday too. All right. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Love the like on your way out. Please hype the reading. And I'll see you next time. All right. Peace and love. All right. Taurus, I kind of want to spinny hug you just for having to go through a lot of that stuff. Yeah. All right. Cool. Do what you want to do, Queen of Cups. Do what you love, Taurus. Do what you love. All right. Frankie, what up, girl? You traveling safe? Almost home? What up? Spinny hugs. How you doing? Dude, your vibes were awesome when you were doing the outside lives and stuff. You did awesome. Hope you had a good trip. Y'all make sure to subscribe to Frankie. Her birthday's coming up. It's good stuff. Anyways, Perfect Dark. Hi. Hey, Laura. What's going on? Thank you guys for being here. Love likes for you guys. You totally deserve it. Angelina Jolie. What up, Miss Jolie? Spinny hugs, girl. Angelina Jolie's here. How's Brad Pitt doing? It's really cool. I still suspect you're secretly Baba Jolie. I don't know, but you keep my Sagittarius placements energized. How's it going, Christina? All right, let's do it to it. Dude, Frankie, our collab. Did you see the last collab? It spiked. Our next one's going to be like off the charts. It's like freaky cool. All right, you just get home safe. Spinny hugs. You get home safe. All right, Gemini, what's up? Doop, 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 on to Gemini. Gemini, you know, I kind of want to use the Witches deck for you. So let's do that one. I brought this back out for the holiday season. All right. So let's see what's up. Oh, I'm good too, Christina. Thanks for asking. All right. Gemini, let's do your reading at 3344. That's a Frankie timestamp. You always get the good timestamps, Frankie. I'm not good at that part. All right. What's up, Gemini? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Think about your person, and let's see what's going on for you and them for the week ahead. All right, Gemini, what do we got for you? Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. 5 of Wands. Okay, interesting, but I heard they're training, 5 of Wands. That's like, in Rider-Waite, it's kind of depicted as like training for the 6 of Wands victory, right? It's like they're training for marriage with you. Regardless of where you guys are right now, they've been thinking about being married to you. Some of you guys could totally be psychic and already know this too. Cool. Okay, we're tapped in. Let's go. All right. My Gemini, Mars, and Mercury approve this message. I love reading for you, Gemini, because I can just keep it real with you. I never got a rainbow unicorn it. That's an awesome sauce about the 3rd house. So, all right, let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles for Gemini. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Page of Swords, lessons learned. Man, you got this last week too, because I pulled the duality off. We get the lessons learned, but they're still kind of stalking you, right? High Priestess. Oh, they don't want you to know, so they're probably watching your social media from a fake profile. Seven of Cups, but they have multiple. Oh, they're not just checking social media. Seven of Cups. They're like looking back at old text messages, pictures. They haven't deleted one thing out of their phone. All right, let's see what we got on this. The Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, King of Swords. Some of you guys might be a writer. I don't know why, but I was really drawn to the typewriter on that. Yeah, Eight of Swords has a laptop on it too. The Lover's card. Ooh, your major arcana is anchoring the reading. Eight of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords. This is taking your power back. I love when a sign's major arcana comes out, let alone anchors the center point of the reading. I think they got upset because, well, I'd say think, but I mean, you know what I mean. I'm just talking, go with it. It's like they got upset because you called them out on the same thing that kept happening over and over. Like you were tired of the roller coaster ride. Some of you guys, it could even have been another Gemini, or they got some strong Gemini in their chart. Because it's like, you're totally cool single. You're good, right? You would like to have somebody that compliments you, but if they're going to put you through this roller coaster, you're like, maybe I don't really need it, right? You can totally fend for yourself. And I don't think they liked that part very much. But the thing is, you called them out on this, but it's because they made you feel like an option on that Seven of Cups. Yeah, High Priestess, Seven of Cups. Even some of you guys tried to hide it, like trying to, stiff up her lip and keep good. But it's like, they just always made me feel like an option. And it's like you knew the cycle was going to happen again. Eight of Swords and King of Swords, it totally did. Right? King of Swords on this one. Oh, thanks, Batty. You're awesome. Spinny hugs. On this King of Swords into the Eight of Swords, the King of Swords in the Tarot Yearbook is voted most likely to get divorced. So some of you guys could have gone through a divorce, or maybe even for some of you guys like a separation or something going down. But I do give the King of Swords props because he thinks before taking action. So, but it's almost like on this Eight of Swords that you're just like, oh boy, here we go again. Because at first it's this back and forth that was, okay, straight up. At first the back and forth was kind of hot. At first it was kind of like, it kept things energized, right? Not saying you're addicted to the drama, but it's sometimes it was intriguing. Some of you guys might even work together. But it got to the point that you got sick of it, right? Because it's almost like maybe you thought that things would change the longer you guys were together. Not even so much like change, but like they never settled into being a partner, did they? Like they really just enjoyed the Nine of Pentacles energy. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Man, they can't get you off their mind. The Knight of Cups into the Two of Wands. Why are they grappling with this decision? The Devil on the Queen of Cups. Oh, Ace of Wands. Totally want to see your diamond, by the way. Right? Rub the lamp, Genie. Stop it, Virgo energy. The Devil card on the Queen of Cups. For some of you guys, maybe there was a vice or an addiction that got in the way on this. Okay? Because at first the back and forth was kind of fun, but now it's just turned into being emotionally drained. And you keep trying to motivate yourself through this because you love them. Capricorn and Cancer energy. I get it. It makes sense. Hey, Alyssa. What up, girl? Molly, you're the best. You're the bomb. All right. The thing is that it was kind of fun, but then after it got you emotionally drained to it, you felt like you could never even talk to them. And like they keep spending money. Devil energy, Capricorn vibes. Like when there's bills to be paid too. It's like they're not prioritizing things right again. For some of you guys, they might be thinking with the wrong chakra, right? Okay. But a little bit of like that fun energy. The Ace of Wands, when we go from the Two of Wands down to the Ace of Wands, it's like whittling away or finding out that like there's only really one choice, or being backed into a corner a bit. Aries energy, right? Oh, this is where the Aries energy was hiding. Taurus was looking for the Aries energy. Some of you guys might be Gemini, Taurus, cuspers. The thing about it is that one minute they love you, then the next minute, Two of Wands, they hate you. And you're not digging the love-hate relationship anymore, right? Oh, thanks. Queen of Cups, Ten of Swords. You just want real love. You don't want to have to keep guessing, Like, what's today going to be like? Are they going to wake up Queen of Cups? Or are they going to wake up Ten of Swords? Which way are they going? And you're really, like, the makeup breakup thing just isn't your thing anymore because you're trying to change and be more like Queen of Cups relationship ready instead of the Nine of Pentacles single vibe, right? Some of you guys are getting back like to your dominant programming. The male Geminis, you want to be the male Gemini. The female Geminis, you want to be the female Gemini. And they never gave you the chance. Could be dealing with a Virgo for some of you guys. Scorpio's here, Capricorn, Libra. Pretty heavy Aries energy too. As soon as I was looking at that Two of Wands, these cards went flying. Hold on, really? It's the Ace of Cups. They think they threw their chance at love out the window. Ace of Cups, with the Eight of Cups landing on Kit's hood. Straight up. This is interesting because they never make you feel like you're even in a relationship. They threw the Ace of Cups off the table. It's like they got gifted this beautiful gift by you choosing to be with them, make time for them, spend time with them, help them, and they chucked the gift out the window because of their temper, Aries energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo. Pretty strong Virgo vibes hanging out. Aries too, though. Then you've got Libra. Sagittarius is here. Could be, yeah, the Gemini energy is pretty strong too. Yeah, it could be doing another Gemini for some of you guys. Some of you guys might work together, or this really affected your work-life situation. Six of Cups, Five of Swords. Man, they are still kind of grieving this connection, right? They're trying to decide what to either send to you or what to reply to you. Because some of you guys have sent some form of an ultimatum text. Some of you guys may have received one, or like a wish you well text or something. Whoever's receiving the message is taking time to think about what they want to process through it. Because that Five of Swords, it's telling me Six of Cups. They hadn't worked through the previous relationship they'd been in. It rubbed off on them, Five of Swords, and straight up, they had not worked through that. Even for those of you that they're like never even talked about their exes or anything. The trauma that they sustained from the exes is like the problem. Some of y'all keep dream journals. Good idea too, by the way. Three of Wands. Look, see, it's another thing about receiving a message, but liking it. Page of Pentacles. That leads into the Death card. My Windows blue screen of death shows up. This does show that they're cleaning out their energetical closet, okay? Page of Pentacles, though, and the Three of Wands. You know, like maybe it's like one day they're fine, then the next day they're the complete opposite. And it's like having maybe you fear they're a bit of a covert narcissist, right? Hey, Punky, what up? Ralph, how's it going? Yeah, like they're a bit of a closet narcissist, right? Like the stuff that they're doing or saying, just it's throwing off vibes. You're trying to change in that, and it's like I see them trying to cope with their inability to connect with anyone. That's a bigger thing here. It's coming off as almost like covert narcissist vibes, but this person has a really hard time connecting with people. They're not used to people forgiving them or coming back around to them. Queen of Cups, they've never really experienced real love. I mean, we can kind of see why. The Hierophant shows them learning a lesson, though. And when I couple it up with this Queen of Cups here, Taurus and Cancer energy, they do want to be with you. Four of Wands. For some of you guys, this could be your twin flame. All right, Gemini? But the rewards for this are union. This is going to actually work out in a completely opposite direction from what you're expecting. All right? I think for some of you guys, it's kind of like you were dealing with or are dealing with, because it's not over yet. But it's like an introverted extrovert. Like publicly, they come across really great, or they're really good at their job because they were trained in it, but they never learned how to love right. Two totally different. Like, yeah, well, I mean, it'd be great if there was a training manual for love, but there's not. The Hermit card, that's why they disconnected. But the Ace of Swords leads to a hey text and an apology on the Three of Swords, okay? They know they didn't choose or didn't handle this right, and that's what's got them up in their head about this. But this does show, you know what it is? Their isolating ways is what's giving them time to think about it. Three of Swords is coming as like, why did everybody leave me? It's like, well, it's a little bit of a result of what was coming in. The energies they were putting out, the love you taste equal to the love you make. So the time, though, this is giving some time on the Three of Swords to really, think about how cold they've been to you. The Two of Swords here, have hope and faith, because this isn't over yet. I do see about a 96% chance that, like, of an honest apology coming your way this week. Ace of Wands into that Queen of Cups. It's happening behind the scenes, but it literally does lead to a very intense conversation between the two of you guys, where it's like, how could you do that to me? How'd you do that to me? Just hush, kiss me, you fool. Okay? There's still a spark between the two of you guys to keep this going. But the honest apology, I see it starting with that. 8 of Cups. I told you, you triggered them into an ascension, not a dark night of the soul. And they're finding their way through it. I like that for you. You or them could be born on the 1st or the 9th, the 19th. Wow, a lot of repeating nines. Number 9, number 9, number 9. So basically like 19th, 29th. 10th is here, 8th, 18th, 28th, 20th, the 1st, the 11th. Man, the 9s are everywhere on this. The 2nd, the 12th, the 21st, the 26th, the 6th, or the 22nd. Okay? I hope that helps, Gemini. And if you did miss it, your reading was posted yesterday. It's in the October playlist, so it might be worth checking out. And TikTok's on the homepage. But otherwise, I'll see you next time. All right? Spinny hugs, peace and love. Thanks for liking and hyping the reading, too, on your way out. It means the world to me. You're welcome, Christina. My pleasure. Hey, God, Starlight, what's up? Pixie. Hey, Pixie. What's up? How you been? I missed you. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Cancer. Cancer, you ready? You want to do what the Debster's doing? Even if it's after the live, if you want, just post a comment with a ton of crabs or a ton of butter emojis, all right? And if you're here right now during the live, let's flood that chat, Cancer. Show me some crabs, show me some butter. Because you know Leo's going to try to beat you. It always happens that way. So let's do it. Do like Mac's doing. Do like Debster's doing. All right, Cancer. Let's give it up for you. You ready for this? Do-ba-do-do-do. Oh my goodness. I haven't used the Biblical Tarot once. You're so right. Okay, I got it, you. No problema. All right, let's go. Hi, Cancer. Hey, Sunrise. Oh my gosh, I love when you show up. You always make me think of Caitlin's song, Sunrise Sunset. That's awesome. Hey, Sweet Stacy. Almond Joy, what's up? I always liked Almond Joy's because Almond Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't. And 9 times out of 10, I feel like a nut. All right, let's dig in, Cancer. All right, here we go. You're going to be at 4727. All right. What's up, Cancer? How you doing? Cancer, your weekly reading hasn't happened yet, but it's going to happen on Wednesday. All right, so I'll see you back here Wednesday at 10 a.m. Meanwhile, let's see what we got for you. All right, so think about your person, tap in and tune in, God, to Cancer's energy, and give me everything you got. My energy, I was drawn to the Fool card and then saw the Lovers after that. All right, so somebody's choosing a fresh start with you. All right, let's go. Tap me in. Let's give me everything you got for the cardinal water sign. Give it up for Cancer. I don't know why I'm singing your sign. I don't know. It's cool. Somebody here might be a singer. All right, 2 shuffles. Let's do it. Here we go. You ready, Cancer? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy, cool Cancerians, because Cancer don't want no scrubs, TLC style. I just heard Waterfalls by TLC. That's good. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Let's go for it. Overall energy is the Knight of Swords, Paul the Apostle. I like the Knight of Swords, especially as an overall energy, because I look at it as God making chess moves. That's how the Knight of Swords is for me, swooping in, getting things in place for you guys. All right. 6 of Wands for a successful new start with the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Leo and Capricorn energy just showed up. The 2 of Swords shows you don't have much hope or much faith that this is going to work out. But you're going to receive a message in the week ahead that makes you actually, gives you a little bit of confirmation it's going to happen. Oh my gosh. Okay. Libra, Taurus, and Libra's energy is strong with this. Capricorn, Leo, that's Aquarius. Okay, I dig it. All right, let's see where this goes. Here we go. Punky, you got Dr. Pepper too? Oh, dude, we're besties. It's a thing. All right, we got the 9 of Swords. You guys aren't talking right now, but the Knight of Wands shows they want to. 7 of Wands, and they're going to. It's only a stone's throw away, David versus Goliath. But there's something in their energetical pathway that's Goliath. That's making them think like, I can't talk to Cancer. I can't talk to Cancer. I'll find out what it is. King of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and Temperance. Man, it's because they regret making you out to be an energetical scapegoat. All right, Lydia, the faithful businesswoman on this one. Maybe something about money got in the way of this. But Temperance is here confirming they want to take action. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. And Justice for Libra shows up. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries because this came out in the same place for this. So something that you're nervous or worried about, Nine of Swords, it's got you up all night playing Staring at the Ceiling on repeat, which is cool. It's a good song. Thanks. It's cool. But it works out in your favor. Something that you expect to go horrifically wrong goes horrifically right. Okay? Temperance on the Two of Pentacles. With the King of Wands, they've been thinking heavy about you. I think they've even got a dream journal or a notebook, or they might even be just writing notes or writing text messages, thinking about what they want to say to you. And they cannot get their eyes off of your social media. Gemini and Leo energy. It's like whenever they're at home at night by themselves, like coming off of the work day or whatever they do in their normal day-to-day lives, right? When they're alone in the silence on the Nine of Swords, that's when they're up at night checking you out. And I just heard a horn honk outside. That's confirmation. I'm a Motor City baby at heart. And so God has always spoke to me using one honk for yes, two honks for no. And that was a honk. Okay. Check it out, Cancer. Your major arcana is the Chariot. Hold on. Is that how you communicate with all Cancerians, with our major arcana being the Chariot? Can all Cancers do the one honk yes, two honks no thing? Give me thanks. Two of Cups. That's a total yes. Oh, dude. And the Judgment card. It's good choice. Sound decisions. Okay. Interesting. That might even help you through some of your trying times. That's kind of cool. I just had to check. It's cool. Cancer, they got some massive regret on their side going on because this all got way too out of hand this time, didn't it? And they didn't think it would Two of Pentacles go this far. Capricorn and Sagittarius energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with either a Sag Cap cusper or a Cap Sag cusper. Because I do got strong Sag and Cap on this, but Libra too. Heavy duty on the Libra vibes. They didn't think it would totally go this far, yet they thought you two were in the same cycle without realizing that you two had been going through a level up this whole time in order to get to the next level of the relationship. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Eight of Cups show up, the ascension of Jesus, okay? But definitely have faith, because this is Joshua, the leader of faith. Joshua or Peter, those names, David, may even resonate to you. Okay, Mary might possibly. I don't specialize in names. That's kind of cool. That's a neat little upgrade. Thanks. Cool. The thing on this is that, in order to go to the next level of the relationship, they were feeling like they'd have to give up their control or maybe their own independence. Okay. And some of their past traumas might have gotten in the way. Leo energy on that. Okay. Definitely be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. That's pretty strong fire energy. Oh my gosh, that came out for Aries too. Interesting. It's Cancer. Is this where I think Aries is hanging out in the Cancer energy, y'all? I don't know what that means, but it's something. Candy, it could be something. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles into the Four of Wands. Some of you guys are dealing with your twin flame. But I do see union in the energies off of this. See? Sun card. I can't spin that another way. And you got some tons of fire vibes off of this. Aries, Leo, Sag energy be strong with Page of Wands. Somebody totally is a singer-songwriter or something, isn't they? Or maybe they just play guitar. Somebody might even be a DJ or just maybe producing, Okay. They do see their happiness with you. That's the thing that's kind of got them a little shocked because they didn't plan on falling in love with you, but they're falling for you really deep. And that's why they're kind of regretting how far things went. Four of Pentacles on the Knight of Pentacles. Almost kind of like they slow walked it more than they fear. They're like, this might be something, Two of Pentacles, I can't go back from, Archer. But the thing about relinquishing some of the control and the independence, a lot of this is that their past traumas had them totally scared and scarred out of their mind. Cancer, I'm not giving them a pass. I'm just telling you, they've been through some serious stuff. For those of you who this isn't the twin and you're like, Archer, no, it's a soulmate. Or Archer, we don't subscribe to titles, whatever. It's the vibes that whatever they dealt with before they met you, really similar to the twin flame journey. Okay, so my twins here, actually, you can tell. You know kind of what they've been through. And if this is a twin flame journey, for those of you that part resonates, you totally understand what's going down right now. Some of you guys could even be diving deeper into the twin flame journey, maybe even looking into your Akashic records, your third eye, your pineal gland. It's as a result of this, it's opening. And I saw this before we connected into your energies. I love how that always happens. The Four of Wands and the Sun card won't go away. I'm telling you, for those of you who definitely fear like a not good outcome, God's letting you know that it's going to work out much better than you're expecting, okay? Aries, man, you got so much Aries, Leo, and Sag energy on this one. Some of y'all, you or them, could be born on the 2nd, the 7th, 27th is here, the 14th or the 12th, the 9th, the 19th, the 29th, 24th, the 25th. A lot of repeating 2s and 5s are showing up for y'all with 6 of Wands. Cancer, this person is wanting to work stuff out for you. 10 of Cups. And the Moon card. Pisces has just entered the chat, along with Virgo and the Magician. This person is parting the Red Sea of red flags like Moses in order to come back your way, but they fear that whatever they did, that it's denied them their forever with you. All right? They're like, I was through so much stuff, Archer, that when we met, I was all 4 of Pentacles to this because I really honestly didn't think Cancer would be any different than any of the other people I've dealt with in the past. But it's like it went too far and it went this different direction. And now I just want to love on Cancer. 6 of Wands to the 10 of Cups. The energies around you guys are still a long-term relationship into marriage. I got 6 of Wands. I got 4 of Wands. I got 10 of Cups. I can't fight around that one. You wind up married to this person someday, Cancer. But you know, the thing about this is they were so scared and so scarred from these pasts that it was like they were testing you with rage baiting or something, and just such to kind of like try to prove that either you were just like all their exes or you were going to rise above all of them, right? That sort of a thing. The thing is, they're like, maybe I pushed it too far. Maybe I tested too much. Maybe I was too Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Okay? They didn't expect it to go down this way. And it's got them sad. The Moon card just is the fears of the unknown. Will Cancer be receptive? What's Cancer going to do? 4 of Wands and the Sun card won't go away. Now I'm even actually kind of like helping reassure the Crosswatcher. Crosswatcher, whatever you're fearing between you and Cancer, Cancer's here watching a tarot reading about you. Okay? Okay? Like, they want the 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups too. Okay? You guys both do want a successful outcome. I'm leaving the Sun card and the 4 of Wands out. Okay? Strong twin flame journeys. It's either the reward for your twin flame journey or I love tarot. Did I not tell you we would see the 8 of Cups? That this is a relationship that is still ascending? Right? Page of Cups into the 3 of Swords. I told you. Straight up, they're like, I wish I had loved Cancer better. What is that song? That don't know what you got till it's gone. That is the oldest hyperbole in the book. But it's almost like this is an energy like that. Okay? The decision that they made at times, it did not produce the outcome they had hoped for, 3 of Swords. And now they totally feel stuck with their decision. All right? And yet they still, Page of Cups, don't want to lose you. Oh, Cancer, hold on. I got the puzzle piece on TikTok. Hang tight. See? This person sees you as a missing puzzle piece. All right? Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me get the puzzle piece. I don't have my glasses on. There we go. Okay, cool. Hi, TikTok. All right. Yeah. Whenever that puzzle piece pops up, it always shows me that it's like, hey, they're trying to find their way through it. Hold on. I'm tripping on the microphone cord. All my technology, you think I'd have a wireless mic by now. Anyways, okay. 3 of Swords on the Page of Cups. This is the part where it's like they almost feel like they put you up to too much or something, but they fear their decision cost them their forever. 3 of Swords on the Page of Cups. All right. 9 of Cups on the 6 of Cups. Strong Scorpio and Pisces energy on this. So, you know, the thing about this is they feel kind of stuck with their decision, and they still don't want to lose you, though, okay? Whatever they chose over you, the 3 of Swords, person, place, or thing, I'm seeing for about 3% of you, they went in another direction and chose the wrong person or went back to an ex. That only will be for about 3% of you here. I'm not calling them a cheater. This is only for those of you that have confirmation of cheating, okay? Because remember, the Three of Swords, the way my Sag grandma and Mama T explained it to me, is that it's a noun, a person, a place, a thing, okay? This could be work getting in the way, scheduling, insecurities getting in the way, lack feelings. But when it comes out with the Six of Cups, it's a little bit of like their childhood programming got in the way. Almost like a vibe of like they turned into their parents or something. A similar message came out for Taurus too. So maybe there's either something in the Taurus reading for you or you're dealing with a Taurus. The thing about this is though, it's actually whatever it is that they chose over you, person, place, or thing, it's what they're working to come unstuck from. All right. In order to be like better for you though, because like they know what they've got and they don't want to lose you. They wish they hadn't taken it so far with this. Three of Cups and the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups and the Sun card is multiple confirmations that you guys wind up married in the end. Okay? So even though this is like one of those cliffhanger rough 2-part TV shows, and I never liked 2-part TV shows. When you got to the whole end and it's like, what? I gotta wait a whole nother week? It's that kind of a vibe. All right? In the fact that these cliffhangers, I've got multiple cards saying that long term, it's a speed bump in y'all's relationships, that with that Justice card, you guys can work it out. It does work out better than both you and you, Crosswatcher, are expecting. All right? Nine of Cups on the Nine of Wands. Cancer, you got an apology coming your way. Or whoever is due to give the apology, the energies are right for them to actually give it. I dig this here, okay? Because like, you got a 94% chance of things starting to work out for you this week. I want to take it all the way. Free will does prevail overall. However, stay positive on this one because 94%, this is like, it's close. You guys do still make it long term, regardless of how long the silence or the no contact or the little to no contact lasts. Just so you know, long term, you guys wind up married. You're going to be married to this person. It's the one on your mind. Okay? So you better invite me to the wedding. I give really good gifts. Okay, and maybe I could bring a band. All right. I wonder if I know a really awesome singer-songwriter anywhere that might be willing to sing with a band. I don't know. I'll have to put the word out. All right. I hope that helps, Cancer, and I will see you tomorrow, Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern, for your live individual reading, and it will be an interesting one because we got to find out more about this. All right. Man, the fire sign Aries was heavy duty and strong on this, but then you got strong Pisces. Sagittarius is here. Virgo, Gemini, Leo. Man, Taurus is pretty strong too. You've got Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn. All 12 signs showed up for you guys. Man, yeah. Some of you guys, you were born on 14th, the 11th, the 19th is here, the 4th, the 6th, the 8th, the 18th, 21st, 27th, 29th, the 1st. I already said the 18th, I already said the 19th, and I said the 6th, the 26th, the 10th, 20th, or 30th, and the 4th. All right? So I hope that helps, Cancer, and see you tomorrow, basically. All right? So until then, spinny hugs and peace and love. Love you, Cancer. All right. Hope that helped, guys. What's up, Jenna? Genocide? What up? How you doing? Ralph, what's cooking? Infinite Faith. Spinny hugs. Hey, Colleen. Love that like for you. You guys totally deserve it. What's up, Carly? Cancer had a lot of the Aries energy. Danielle, what's up? Spinny hugs, Danielle. What's up, Beth? How you been doing? I'm glad you're here. Hey, hi, Trish. What's up? All right, on to Leo. You ready for this, Leo? Oh, and Leo, did you see how much Cancer flooded the chat and the comments that they've left after the live? No, it's going to happen. It's part of my job. It's what I do. Right? You're not going to let them beat you. You got more emojis. You got like the sun. You got the lion. You got sunflowers. You got like multiple choice options on yours. So you got to flood the chat. All right? Beat them little crazy little crabs. Flood that chat, Leo. Do like Max doing right here on TikTok and flood that chat. Let's see some lions. Let's see some suns. Let's see some sunflowers. All right? Time for you to shine like the sign that you are. And I want to use the new deck for you. I forget the name of the deck, but I love you, Leo. I'm like, I want to use this deck. I forget the name of it. I'll have to look it up so I can add it to the description. But I pick it up, and the strength card is here from the energies when I reset all the decks before I started the L signs. That's kind of cool. Meant to be. All right, let's go. Dude, yeah, do what Kristen's doing. Kristen's got it down. She used all 3 emojis. Sweet Stacy, killing it. You guys, yeah, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. All right, let's dig in. Leo, you're going to be at 104.50. So what's up, Leo? How you doing? Thanks for being here. And Leo, your reading's going to be tomorrow and every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern. All right? So subscribe, set the bell, and then I'll see you back here for it. But in the meantime, think about your person, and let's see what we got going on for you two. All right, God, tap me into Leo energy. Let's do this. Give me everything you got for Leo. What do we got for Leo? Because Leo, you know you are kind of a big deal. I mean, Frankie told me. She told me that, like, every other sign just gets rocks and satellites, but you get the sun, center of the universe. Filthy rich. I know. It's true. I heard it. So let's go, Leo. Let's dive in, dig in, and see what we got for you. Give me 2 shuffles for Leo. Let's do it. 1 and 2. Whoa. Hold on. What's that? 8 of Wands and the Fool card. Okay, this is kind of cool because in the week ahead, this starts taking off way faster than you thought. They're already coming your direction. Oh my gosh, Fool card. They're going to take a risk. Well, that saved you the whole time of the whole reading, didn't it? I got to say the message that comes out. Let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. They totally want to talk to you. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Leos. Here we go. Judgment card. Oh my gosh, they totally want to talk to you. Judgment being cast. They have totally figured out what they did. The Emperor card on the Knight of Wands. Man, dealing with them when they kept acting like a child was a lot to deal with, wasn't it? Yeah, 4 of Wands. Oh, wow. Some of you guys, it could be an Aries or a Cancer. That 4 of Wands could be dealing with your twin flame on this vibes. Or actually what I'm being told is there might be something in the Cancer reading for you. Okay, some of y'all could be Leo Cancer cuspers, or you got some strong Cancer hanging out in your chart, or you're dealing with one. It's a thing. All right, let's go. At some point in everybody's life, they dealt with a Cancer. All right, 6 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. This person, I would love to rainbow unicorn this thing for you, but this person just solely chooses you. Wheel of Fortune. That's the card of free will. I always look at it as a roundabout. And this dude here, look at him rolling in on their motorcycle into the roundabout, getting ready to make their free will choice of which way to take out of the roundabout. You know? And roundabouts are actually pretty handy because they force people to slow down and go through it instead of just intersections where you've got like cross traffic going like crazy, you know? I like this. Wheel of Fortune and the Death card with the 4 of Swords. It's kind of like they were growing up because you kept trying to be all in. You were trying to be committed on this one. But the way they constantly, like, totally spaced out was off the charts, right? One minute they were fine, the next minute they're tweaking out. 5 of Wands on the King of Swords. I mean, that's cool. King of Swords, I do dig him because he's the one that thinks before taking action. However, he was also most voted in the Tarot Yearbook as most likely to get divorced. Some of you guys might even be divorced or going through one right now. But I think you kept trying to be, like, all in on this thing. Their player annex just became a lot to deal with. Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Leo Scorpio energy on that one. Oh yeah, some of you guys were totally dealing with another Leo. Dude, Milan. Oh my goodness. Thank you, girl. You are beyond generous. Spinny hugs. Oh my gosh. I love you. Thank you so much. Girl, you're awesomeness. This reading is totally sponsored by Milan. The only person that comes to the chat that makes me think about the days I used to drag race a snowmobile at Milan Dragway. Milan. Doesn't matter. Some of you guys could be from different languages or cultures. It's cool, but let's see where we go. Me too. Roundabouts are annoying. That's the 6 of Pentacles. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Nice. 2 of Wands. 7 of Swords. See, I knew it. But the King of Cups into the 3 of Wands, it leads to the Empress. This person sees you as an Empress, yo. Girl or dudette, do not matter. 7 of Swords on the King of Cups. So their player annex, it became a lot to put up with, especially when every time you would turn around or things got tough between the two of you, then you'd bust them talking to other people, right? Either you caught them with sneaky links, or they would just, anytime you guys had a fight, they try to make you jealous by like showing someone else attention or showing bot accounts attention, right? Some of y'all might even have busted them with accounts on a website that was about ceiling fans, we'll say. All right. 3 of Wands. It's like some of you guys, either you made them move out or they threw you out or something. I see something about a living situation changing as a result of this. Six of Swords. And the stuff I just talked about, especially with the Six of Swords on the Three of Cups, especially with the Eight of Cups, Pisces energy, Aquarius here, Cancer. This shows me that you kind of need not just a spinny hug, but more of like a 14-second hug. You want some real love hugs, right? Some of you all, either you or them, have a memory of like tasting your lip gloss. Oh, it's like they remember a time you kissed them and they're like, I don't want to ever forget that. Okay. I'm telling you what, they walked away from that memory. They walked away from that going like, that's Leo's lip gloss or lipstick or whatever. Okay. Six of Swords. They are seeing things from a different perspective, that what they did to sabotage the connection on this. I do like that. Three of Cups to the Six of Swords. And it's what's kind of leading them to want to like, they're like, if I ever get a chance, I'm never going to let Leo go again. Pisces energy on this. Some of you guys, they even totally realize they drove you into looking in another direction. This could have been for some of you guys, the stuff they did, it caused you to like disconnect from, before a breakup happens, right? It's like Leo especially, when a Leo's done, your cutoff game is strong. And you've already disconnected from it way in advance to the point that you're like looking at other options, starting into online dating and stuff, because like you put up with all you could for a really, really long time. Straight up, I see a Leo, it's like they were more stubborn than me because you're a fixed fire sign, right? You know what you want and you stick with it. This person was like way over the line, right? Way like they're in the red zone on the meter, The Tower, told you, red zone on the meter. Nine of Pentacles. And as a result of it, they're on their own. All right. This person self-isolates a lot. The thing about this is every time you turn around and they would do that and you'd bust them doing that stuff, then like some of you gave them chance after chance after chance. And like even after the first time that they cheated on you, like some to save the relationship, for others it might have been to save the kids for the sake of the kids or something like that. Six of Cups. Somebody here could be born on the 6th, definitely. A lot of repeating 6s that come out. Capricorn energy. Angel number 666 may resonate to you. And not in a devilish kind of way. Look it up. It's actually a good angel number. Right? Because Capricorn and devil energy, Capricorn energy isn't devil. It ties into motivating. The Capricorn energy is the father of the Zodiac. They're the motivators, right? For Pentacles. Something is motivating this person to open their heart chakra up, which with that Empress sticking around still, it tells me you've energized them. You powered up their heart chakra. You used an energetical defibrillator on them, right? And all of a sudden they're like, Leo. Whoa, what? You open their heart chakra up. The Magician card. Did you plan this or something? But here's the thing about this one is that like every conversation, including this one, it always led to their fight or flight kicking in. And then things getting out of hand. Next thing you know, you're catching them flirting with someone else again, right? Instead of seeing the conversation all the way through, it's like it's easier to have their fight or flight kick in, run, or start talking to other people and be like, yep, Leo's at it again. Leo's doing da. And you're like, I don't even know where this is coming from, right? And they did it again. But this one here was a big one with that 3 of Wands. Some of you guys might have moved or relocated as a result of this. Oh, thanks, Ariana. I love you too. Are you really actually Ariana Grande? What's up? Let me see more on this. I know I got a lot of cards out already, but I want some more cards on the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Tower card. Because you totally think either you think they moved on, they think you moved on or something. The 5 of Wands shows that all this has happened to kind of train you guys to come together for something way more long-term, 3 of Cups. That if it continued on the path, it might lead to an overall ending or a divorce or some kind of final thing like that. But what's happening now is actually allowing things to change. This Tower moment, the clarity is going to come to where you're going to find out why this happened. And the Page of Wands shows you feeling much happier afterwards. That's kind of cool. Ace of Wands. Psst, Leo, the makeup boom boom is going to be awesome. Some of you guys, this person has totally frustrated you, but there's still a chord and a connection. That's why you're still thinking and dreaming about them. That's why they're still thinking and dreaming about you. And you got their Ace of Wands chakra energized, the 6 of Wands chakra. They like you, Leo. I literally just heard Leo's hot. Straight up, okay? guy or girl. That was a gender neutral message or a transmission that came through on this. I think that's why you get them so nervous or scared or intimidated. Good Lord, they want you. 6 of Wands, Ace of Wands. That's Caitlin Petty showing up early for the Country Music Awards. And with Broadway traffic, you try to pull that off. Tell me you're from Manitowoc without telling me you're from Manitowoc. Some of you guys might see a news story. That all comes from the whole thing about the car through the roof of the house that was on the news down in Anatoc. I have no clue how that resonates, but Melissa knows what I'm talking about. Because I texted it to her. I'm like, look at this. Tell me you're from Manitowoc without telling me you're from Manitowoc. Or somebody's just from Tennessee or something. Someday I will live in Tennessee. Oh, yes. Wayne's World. One day it will be mine. The Sun card on the Hierophant. Some of you guys have Taurus in your chart. But this is cool. I kind of see this, that they're awakening as a result of this. I told you shocked their heart chakra back into energy. Yeah, and now they got an irregular heartbeat going on because now their heart's like Leo. And it's like, whoa, wait, it's not supposed to do that. And I'm just, that's all a metaphor. Their heart is fine, okay? It's all a metaphor. Anyways, the thing about this is that it's like you're kind of at a point even where with this Hierophant, it's like, why give them another chance? Why? Just to do it again? Or cheat on me again? Or do this again? 5 of Wands? They've learned their lessons a little bit, okay? Here's the thing about this. When the going gets tough, they always go in another direction, 5 of Wands. But I do see this time, though, for whatever reason, like they've got like 5 of Wands. They got like a friend or a family member or somebody that's helping them put it into this era of their life. Because the way they were treating you, that energy, so last cycle, right? It's not fetch. We're not going to make it a thing here, right? There's no way Lindsay Lohan won that spelling bee. Anyways, what? Stop it. Hey, with everything you're going through, Leo, if you can't laugh, why not? It's cool. Okay, somebody here already has plans or has a memory. Okay, this could be for maybe just my female Leos, but I got to call it out. I can't leave a message off the table. Maybe when you were younger, or even for some of you guys, your work friends or friend circle has been talking about this. Somebody here is planning to like dress up as the 4 Santa Claus suits and sing Jingle Bell Rock. Okay, I'd just go with it. I don't know. 3 of Swords, that could resonate to absolutely nobody, but it's rather specific. But anyhow, the thing on this is, let me know if it does resonate, because I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. I don't even know if I'm connecting to this stuff. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, maybe I am. Told you they want to talk. Leo, I do see this time, the time through all of this, it's taught them that we're like, whatever they wound up with or whatever, they got a friend or a family member that's like married or got their act together, and it's retraining their mindset to be like, oh, this is how a relationship works. Yikes, right? They're going through a massive lesson on this one that's helped putting an end to this era of their life in order to come back and correct for you. Ace of Pentacles. That's my favorite ace in the decks. Capricorn energy comes in right at the end for the win. Yeah, it could be a Capricorn. Could be a cardinal sign. They got some strong Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, and Aries in their chart. Scorpios here. You got pretty heavy-duty Scorpio vibes, too. Aquarius is here. Twin flame energy. Cancer, Sagittarius. More Cancer. More Scorpio. God, that's a lot of Cancer. Definitely got to be something in the Cancer reading for you, Cancer. 3 of Cups. They want to marry you. They have totally dreamt or fantasized. That's why I'm thinking for some of you guys, it's like a separation or a divorce or something. Because like this person has totally dreamt and fantasized about being married to you. So that's why I think for some of you guys in reality, like this is a marriage. But if not, it's going to be. You got like a 73 to 81% chance of things working out and getting back on track this week. I like this for you. Leo, I hope that helps. All right. You keep me posted, updates, and I'll see you for your live reading. It'll be tomorrow and every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Okay. Until then, I love you, Leo. Peace and love. All right. I dig the energies off of this. They put you through a lot. Yet that death card, you would totally, like, you're going to be shocked. You're going to be like, it's like I hardly even know you. You're so different now. And they're going to be like, I know, right? Knight of Cups is a totally unique, rare love offer. All right. Thanks for being here. What's up, Marty? What you up to? Hey, Butterfly Effect. Thanks for being here. You're in the Jeep, Angelina Jolie. Jeep wave. My Jeep's parked outside. I got my Jeep outside. Limit, what's up? Thank you guys for being here. Who was that? I saw Michelle Mabel. What up, girl? Sont des montres vont très bien ensemble. Très bien ensemble. Michelle Mabel. These are words that go together. Hi, Camilla. What you up to? Thanks for being here, y'all. You guys are awesome. Does it? I think more than one person was laughing. More than just Melissa was laughing at the Anna Talk joke. There's more people here from Tennessee than I knew. Hey, Sarah, what's up? All right, let's keep rolling. You ready for Virgo? Milan, thank you for your generosity, girl. I love you. Oh, I love that you're named after the song, Michelle. That's cool. Oh, thank you, Trish. Hopefully we keep a good light energy here. Oh, hi, Tabby. Spinny hugs. Thank you, girl. You truly are Tabby the baddie. What's up, Lily? PM. Thanks for being here. All right. Let's see. You ready, Virgo? Virgo, if you want to flood the chat, go for it. Cancer and Leo just had their little competition. You want to jump in? Pop some genie emojis. Go for it. You are the anomaly of the Zodiac, which is the awesomest thing about you. Ditto, Odelia. I'm a Virgo moon and rising too. That's awesome. I'm a September 9th Virgo moon and a September 14th Virgo rising. That's awesome. What's up? 14th or 16th? No, 14th. 16th? I don't remember at this point. No, it is 14th. I should really run my chart sometime. I can't remember the last time I ran my chart. Anyways, all right, let's go for it. Oh, awesome, Michelle. All right, we'll be here. Stephanie, what up, girl? How's it going? All right, let's dig in. Virgo, let's go with the Light Seers deck for you. Yeah, let's go with Light Seers. I got the Page of Swords on it. What do you think? It's cool. All right, let's see. Virgo, you'll be at 121.44. What's up, Virgo? How you doing? Thanks for being here and loving that like for you. You guys totally deserve it. Thank you for the super chats and the donations, too. You guys are like beyond generous. Hi, CSK. What's up? Welcome in. All right, Virgo, to the 174 here in the chat, too. Love that like for you guys. Thank you for being here. All right, think about your person, Virgo. God, connect me into Virgo's energy, please, and thank you. Any placement of Virgo. Remember, my readings will resonate to every placement. So even Virgo moon, Virgo rising, Virgo Uranus, Virgo Pluto, you're welcome here. Hi. All right, let's go. I don't know why, but I really want to look at these two cards. Let me see what they are. Ooh, they're actually three cards. King of Wands, Two of Swords on the Tower card. Ooh. Virgo, we got an ego death going down. We got the end of player vibes and that stuff happening. This Tower card, it's the end of an era in their mind. Okay? Ah, Deborah, honey, thank you, girl. Spinny hugs. You're awesome. All right, let's go for it. Tap me and give me two shuffles. Dude, Angelina, I do some of my best thinking in my Jeep. I've had times where I've sat there after I got home and I've like all of a sudden I realize it's like 20 minutes have gone by and I'm still sitting in the Jeep thinking about stuff. So maybe it's just the vibration of the motor or what, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to go in. I just spent $50 in gas sitting in my driveway. All right, let's go for it. Give me two shuffles. Let's do it, Virgo. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos. Because victory is yours. I told you, overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles. I see a much more stable energy coming in. Like you not being so anxious and looking for answers and trying to figure things out. It's like because you're thinking they're just fine without you, yet you're the only person they're really thinking about right now. Because see on the Two of Wands, how Two of Wands talks about making a decision or a choice, but she's only got her hand on one wand. They already know what they want. Knight of Pentacles, so why are they slow walking a Knight of Cups love offer? Let's find out. 5 of Wands, Leo energy. I think they're learning how to love. Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Capricorn. Ooh, Capricorn is in the lead. What about horse races resonates? Because I literally just saw and Capricorn coming around the stretch in the lead, followed by Capricorn, followed by Aries, followed by Capricorn. Again, that's on the outside stretch. We have Scorpio into the Leo, and it's weird. I don't know how that resonates. Kentucky Derby or something? Okay, let's go. Fool card on the Devil. Capricorn just took the lead. The Wheel of Fortune, Cancer and Sagittarius. Holy, for the love of Christ in Kit's passenger seat. This is all major arcana. No wonder you're feeling like kind of like Delulu right now. Major arcana signifies major planetary shifts and changes. All right. And we do have Pluto just having gone direct. That's something we all been. What were you guys up to in May of 2023? That was like before it went retrograde. Whoa. Six of Pentacles into the Two of Cups. Either you or them were born on the 26th. Some of you guys. But look, Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups. It's the time for them to choose something equal and reciprocal. This is a deep soulmate connection. This might not be twin for you guys. This could be soulmates. Interesting. Aries and Capricorn energy. Or it's twin flame soulmate or twin soul. You know, let's not even worry about the title. It's your person. Doesn't matter about the title to me anymore at this point. It's the one on your mind. All right. It's even why I don't kind of apply titles to people and that, because it's like, then it's something they got to live up to. Right. I mean, if you've got confirmation for you two, that's cool. Right. But I don't just walk up to somebody and be like, oh, you're a soulmate. Oop, you're a twin flame. Because then like they got to live up to that stuff. I want them to like work into their title. But they're reflectively wishing that they hadn't done all this to you. Because the Fool card, I don't see so much about taking a risk, because I see somebody acting foolish. The age difference might even have been a factor on this one. A little bit of maybe like Peter Pan syndrome or something setting in on this one, right? Wheel of Fortune into the Chariot. It's kind of like that at some point, something else was in control of them. Or somebody here drives a self-driving vehicle or a hybrid or something like a Tesla or a poor auto. Did you see those auto cruising cars that are like going around in Portland and stuff or whatever that is? The poor self-cruising cars. Kit, don't look, Kit, don't look. Anyways, the thing about this is it's like they're in a form of like an autopilot or something, that something else had taken over them. All right. Like, even at the point here where like they wish they hadn't done a lot of this stuff here. Maybe for some of you guys, it was like a substance abuse, or like for others, maybe you just felt like you were dealing with the devil himself, right? Even for my male Virgos, this could have been a female narcissist vibe. For my girls, could have been a male narcissist vibe. Because for some of you guys, it was just straight up, you were like, yeah, when I looked at their eyes, it was only black, and it was like they didn't have a soul, right? Empress on the Six of Pentacles. They heard you when you told them what you expected or wanted, okay? It's kind of like they couldn't stop. Something had control of them. You know, you could almost tell like exactly when they were going to go and pop off. Six of Pentacles on the Empress card. It's kind of like then they would push you away, right? You'd be open to like talk to them, work things out, but then they'd fall back upon the other stuff, right? And we have a lot of soulmates in our lives. I could be reading for, I think you guys have done this multiple times. Like, it's like tight as like family vibes. Like, but the thing about this is that you almost had them down to a schedule or a cycle where you're like, yep, okay, this is happy week. Yep, this is quiet week. Yep, this is this week. Yep, this is that week. And each one of these major arcana showed how each things did. And you kept your cool, kept it together as they were like going through this stuff. Hey, Sag girl, what up? What up, Xaviera? How you guys doing? Sharon? You got some pretty strong Cancer and Sag vibes, but heavy Capricorn too. Aries is here, Libra and Taurus. Strong Cancer and strong Aries. Okay, let's see what we got. Ace of Cups. Wow. Four of Swords. I like when the Ace of Cups comes out because it's taking a fresh approach to things. Magician, the World. I don't think I've ever seen this much major arcana in one reading. Dude, this is like a major timeline jump. This tower did happen for a reason. You guys totally quantum leap timeline jumped. It's like in the energies that we're going through right now, especially if you've noticed on the Schumann scale, you see those blackout moments where we jump timelines, mindsets and changes. You're manifesting this. It is like you're manifesting a change in them. Like maybe it's almost at that point where it's like, you know, they'd push you away. Then like a day or two later, they would reach out because they hit rock bottom and they needed you, right? And you showed up like every time for them. I'm seeing a Virgo that like either helped like going out in the middle of the night and picking somebody up, or helping move them in, move them out multiple times, or get them from one location to the next. Like this Chariot, you put a lot of miles on your Chariot, so to speak, right? Just for them to constantly go back off and like repeat the cycle. This World card on the Magician, though, shows, especially for those of you that wish them well and said you couldn't take this or do this anymore, that hit because they got to a point with the Four of Swords on the Ace of Cups that with this timeout between the two of you guys, it let them show that they couldn't keep doing that to you, right? They picked a vice over you. They picked the devil energy that had control over them and their mind or their soul more so than you. And like Seven of Cups, they couldn't control the choice. You've never really gotten to meet the real them. You met the addiction, the vice, right? Some of you guys, it was like, because I keep seeing like online sport betting or blackjack. Might even just been like an addiction to online gaming or video gaming that they picked over you. Doesn't always have to be something. It could just even be a mindset with this much major arcana. That's like a complete reboot in their programming after like a major like tidal wave or like a dam bursting. Like that. Seven of Cups. They couldn't keep making you feel like an option in this Tower card. You standing your ground was needed. That's the thing. Because the way you knew what was going on, they've hit a break point this week. Seven of Cups, 7 days, right? They're hitting a break point with all this major arcana. Strong Capricorn vibes. Somebody here is born on the 7th, 17th, the 11th, the 9th, the 28th, the 18th, the 21st, the 14th, the 1st, the 10th, even the 4th, 24th, 27th. 30th is here too. 6 of Wands. They beat the devil. Whatever the devil energy you guys get in the way in the week ahead, they beat it. And literally, you think this is not going to work out right, and all of a sudden, look how excited you're going to be. You're going to be talking so fast the gardener could hear you over the lawnmower because you're depressed. You're like, nothing ever works out. Why should I even worry about it anymore? Nothing ever works out. It's not going to work out. 4 of Pentacles. I just got to look out for me. 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords. Whoa, that 4 of Pentacles is getting chucked right out the window. They're going to do something that you don't suspect that totally opens your heart up. Like Ace of Cups on the 6 of Wands, that you're like, oh my gosh, they beat the devil. 3 of Pentacles. This is why you've been feeling like you've been lost and in like an energetical purgatory, like your guardian angels aren't speaking to you or feeling like your third eye is not open anymore. You're like, yeah, did somebody put sunglasses on me or something, right? It's not that. Your guardian angels had to go bail out on you because you're all awesome sauce, right? You're Virgo, right? Even my Virgo sitting here going, I'm not anywhere near awesome sauce. No, you actually are. You're like chunky cinnamon applesauce awesome sauce. That was an interesting analogy. How does that resonate? It's kind of cool. Can we keep that? We're keeping that, Virgo. We're claiming that here. But your guardian angels have been over there helping them because it was a lot of work. Whatever they did have to beat, it took a spiritual army. But they did it. And they used a lot of their own willpower. Believe it or not, they're choosing to do it because they could walk away from anybody from their past. They don't want to walk away from you. 6 of Wands. This is Caitlin Petty getting a standing ovation at a Shea Stadium sellout concert. Boom. Being like, whoa, I did that. They're going to reach out to tell you how proud they are of whatever it is they did to clean up. And they're going to give you the credit. They're going to be like, I did it for you. I did it for you. And I know it's like King of Cups, do it for yourself type of a thing. But you know what? You became a bit of a muse for this person, okay? You're the one that they like kept a picture in their phone of or text messages of, and that they were like, do it for Virgo, do it for Virgo. I know it might not seem like it, but they got kind of lost without you. That's why they've hit that break point, because by doing this, like they've had this same attitude with friends, with family. Like, you know, they got a track record. You knew it when you met them, that like they had a lot of problems with coworkers and friends and their family and this and that. And all of a sudden you got put into one of those chapters too. But with you, you're the one that they're like, I don't want to do this to Virgo. I can't do this to Virgo anymore. I got to change. I can't do this. Right? The way they pushed everyone away, they don't want anything to get in the way. It was very much like they're very focused on themselves when you guys met. But I like this here is that they're changing and going in another direction. The Ace of Cups shows clearing out an old cycle and free will with the Wheel of Fortune choosing Ace of Cups to come in for a fresh approach with you. They're literally telling me they didn't love you right before because they didn't know how to love. That's a big part of this. They've been pushing everyone away for so long. You're like the only one that they don't want to let get away. It's just really hard for them to change a mindset like this because they've had this since they were like a kid, you know? Strong Gemini energy that comes in on this one. At least with this big of a timeline jump that you've gone through, you don't have to worry about them misspelling Fruit Loops anymore. At least in this timeline, there's no Fruit Loops Mandela effect. That's kind of cool. They're also all those cereal boxes are spelled the same way. What about cereal resonates to you guys? Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Sun card. It is the end of an era for them, a deceitful era for them. So I'm telling you, they're working on it for you. Sun card, Seven of Swords on that Ace of Swords is the hey text. After successfully taking the 5 swords, the 5 stages of grief out of the 7 of Swords and leaving 2 of Swords there for a little faith and hope of a reunion with you. Okay? And without faith and hope, you don't have anything. You might not have much hope for this left, but you're going to have a lot more coming in. I got to give a little bit of a spectrum on this due to the amount of cross-watcher energy I'm pulling here, but you've got a 67 to 79% chance of things starting to get back on track this week. I love this for you. Cancer and Leo energy is pretty strong. You've got Scorpio and Gemini is here. We've got Capricorn, heavy duty, Aries, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, and more Libra, Aquarius. All right. So I hope that helps, Virgo. And I will see you tomorrow, every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern for your individual collective reading. All right. So thanks for being here. Love the like, hype the reading on your way out. And until next time, spinny hugs and peace and love. I'm Archer Astrology, and my Virgo moon approves this message. I always wanted to be a newscaster. I didn't have the voice down. I don't think I had the ability to hold the voice for long enough to ever do a newscast. I don't think that's why I ever made it through Specs Howard. They're like, this is Archer Astrology. Good evening. Tonight, top news stories. Aries has not sat down yet. Taurus is hungry. Gemini has not decided. Cancer's crying. Leo is not doing anything. Virgo, I couldn't do it. I couldn't even get through 12 signs with the voice. Hi, Caitlin. What up, hon? You're welcome. Thanks for being here. Ms. Latanya, thank you. All right, let's move forward. Night Driver. What's up, Night Driver Baywatch? What you up to? All right, spinny hugs, Ralph. Infinite Faith. What up? All right, onward and forward. Ooh, Strength card, 10 of Wands, King of Cups. Side note, Virgo, follow up. You activated this person's journey of self-love, King of Cups. They're choosing to get better and beat the devil because of you. I think I said that, but the hey man, Pisces energy, your person wanted me to repeat it to you. And I know it's for you because I didn't change if I changed the thing to Libra, it'd be a message for Libra, but it's still a Virgo message. So I guess now the reading's over. All right. Oh, they're going to totally take over your reading tomorrow. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Taurus, Infinite Faith, Taurus not hungry. I'm not either, actually, Infinite. I'm not either. I had like one of them $5 Kroger chickens. Those things are actually pretty good. Well, they're $10 now. I'm like, what the heck's up with that? How can the tariffs impact a rotisserie chicken? But I don't care. I paid it because I wanted it. All right, now we're going on to Libra. There we go. Perfect. What up, Libra? Happy birthday. What you doing? I know how to drink. I just do this because I get really scared of spilling something on this table. All right. So I'm very capable of just, it's cool. All right. All right. I've done that too, Janet. I've done that too. Pickle soup sounds pretty good. Neapolitan ice cream or moose tracks doesn't sound bad either. I don't know. See, now we're talking in Libra energy, apparently. I don't know. All right. Libra, let's go with the shadow deck. Give me a shadow deck. All right, and Libra, you're going to be at 138.55. Let's do that for you. All right. What up, Libra? Happy birthday. If you've already had your birthday, I hope it was awesome. If it's right now, happy birthday to you. And if it's still to come, happy early birthday. All right. Make this the best solar return yet. And remember, all my good stuff always happens to me during my solar return, my birthday season. So even if you already had your birthday, your season's not over yet. So God's still handing out birthday wishes for Libra. All right. So think about your person and God, tap me in, tune me into Libra energy. And your collective reading, your reading will be on Thursday. Every Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern. All right. What do we got for Libra? Tap me in, tune me into Libra energy, please. And thank you. Give me everything you got for the birthday sign. Chariot. Oh, foot on the gas, no, I'm gonna crash, but I just might explode without you. I'm stuck loving you. Nothing's gonna stop. Oh my gosh, they're jamming in their car, playing every song makes them think of you. They're coming your way. 301s. You better answer the phone call when they call because you won't suspect it. But Queen of Pentacles to the Two of Swords. Have faith. Everything happening in their life is energetically leading them right back to your door, long and winding road style. Oh, hi, John. He was an October 9th Libra. Apparently, John Lennon wants to show up. All right. Let's look at another Spaniard in the works. Let's go for it. Give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. No, is it a spanner in the works? I forget what the title of that first book was. 1, and I have the book. 2 shuffles. John, my show. Stop it. You get the Beatles. I get Archer. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. For those of you trying to invent a brand or create a brand for yourself, you're going to do awesome at it. On that note, let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. Here we go. Over energy is the Sun card. I like this for you. Them coming your way is going to work out so much better than expected. The Magician on the Death card, it's a complete change in their mindset. Some of you guys, you or them might be a computer gamer, programmer or something. The Death card, that's my Windows blue screen of death. They got a complete, like St. Peter walked up and was like, hey, do you guys unplug it and plug it back in? They've been plugged back in. They're booting back up. And I think the software update worked. Star card totally worked. A lot of major arcana right now in the Virgo Libra corridor of the Zodiac. All right, so that means Venus and Mercury, 2 big transformative energies for the week ahead for all of us. All right, I'll keep track on both planet movements. 8 of Cups. Meanwhile, you and your person are going to start going through a leveling up. It's cool. Okay. Strength card. Man, you could definitely be dealing with a Leo. There's like a lot of Leo energy in this. King of Swords, the Page of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles into the High Priest. They got some strong Leo, Taurus, like fixed energy in their chart. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Okie dokie. You or them could be born on the 8th. Or August 8th, the Lionsgate portal might be something that resonates to y'all, Libra. Things have never gotten off the ground with this person, Daniel in the Lion's Den. It never really got off the ground like either of you have wanted it to. So it's like they're attached to you, but even though they keep saying or acting like they don't want to be attached. It's the vibes of somebody that keeps going, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. I told them I'm not there yet. But yet they treat you like you guys are in a relationship. Interesting. Okay. Gemini energy comes out on this. Page of Wands, Sagittarius and Virgo and Taurus so far. Okay. The thing about this is their fear of failure has led them to a form of hyper-independence. 9 of Pentacles, right? And it's like they want to be with you, but they feel safer in the 5 of Pentacles of playing it off like they don't want to be with you. Interesting. Maybe for you guys, it's a difference in culture or age or upbringings. Okay. Could actually be a physical distance for some of you guys. Maybe you met online. But yet, even though they're acting like they don't want to go all in, they kind of totally want to go all in. Or even the energy around you guys says you guys are all in, right? Empress. I knew it. That's one of your major arcanas too. 4 of Wands. The 3 of Cups, some of you guys are dealing with the twin flame journey. Could be your twin. The Devil on the 3 of Cups. The Devil's the one that's getting into their head and being like, you're not ready for Libra. You don't. Yeah, look. It's like because of something that they went through, they're scared of marriage. And it's led them into this hyper independence where they're more about their work or their stability. Like they're more about anything other than love. So it's either you're dealing with your twin flame or this person, their twin flame completely was like, it was bad. Like their twin flame journey, like, yeah, it was like the Titanic on the Hindenburg during Chernobyl, right? While the Challenger's taking off, right? So the thing about this though, Empress on the 4 of Wands, it's like they act like they can handle anything on their own, but they keep needing you to help them without wanting to give anything in return. Some of you guys, there could be kids involved, or only being there for you except when they need to be taken care of. 4 of Wands, right? Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles, Some of you guys could be Libra, Virgo, cuspers too. There's some pretty strong Virgo vibes coming out on this, or you're dealing with one. But maybe there's even a little bit, there's more in the Virgo reading for you. Maybe the Virgo reading ties into this one a little bit or something. But that fear of failure keeps coming up out of their mindset. That's the thing on this one. Because like they keep name dropping, they keep bragging, like they know everybody or they got a contact for everything, right? But like, where are all these contacts and people when now? Yeah, it's like somebody keeps reminiscing me like, well, back in the day, I did this and I was friends with this and I did this and this and this and I can get out of any situation. But yet when like stuff comes up now, they got nothing, right? Nobody likes a bragger. That's the thing about this. 3 of Cups on the Devil. 2 of Wands into the 4 of Swords on the 2 of Wands. Wow, a lot of repeating 2s. Some of you guys are noticing a lot of repeating 2s. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Capricorn, Aries, Libra energy. Wow, this is a lot of cardinal energy. Yeah, for some of you guys, it could be even a Libra-Libra connection going on. So the thing about this is that it doesn't seem like anyone's ever there for them except you. I think you're actually opening their eyes to a little bit of real love, right? Because this is totally somebody that, like, you know, like if you watched a documentary on the moon landing and they're like, oh, yeah, that's right. My so-and-so knew Buzz Aldrin. And it's like, okay. Or knew Stanley Kubrick. Whatever, you know. Maybe it's like the CBS things, and it was just we were seeing simulations because they didn't have cameras that could send video back from the moon. I'm not here to even debate it. It doesn't matter to me. One way or another, we're all still here. We'll all still get up tomorrow, regardless of whether we've set foot on the moon or not. Anyways, this person's distracting, right? Because the know-it-all energies, 2 of Wands, it got to, like, anytime. Don't worry, I know what to do. I'll help you, Libra. Do this, do that. It's like, just calm down, right? The Aries energy comes in pretty strong on this one. So it's, you know what, though? You're opening their eyes to real love, though, through your nurturing. See, 5 of Pentacles. Some of you guys might be in the medical field or health field. 6 of Cups to the 8 of Wands. With the Sun card. That Sun card won't go away. This is strong Leo energy on it. Some of you guys, you or them, could be born on the 3rd, the 5th, the 15th, or 25th, the 8th, 9th, the 19th, the 28th, or the 18th, the 3rd, 30th, the 5th, the 25th. Oh, the 5th. Repeating 5s. Those just came back. I just saw them again. And then the 2s are all over the place with like the 22nd, the 2nd, the 12th, the 21st. Yeah, if we had 32 days in the calendar, I'd say the 32nd too. But also the 8th, 18th, and 28th. All right? Oh, gosh. Are they going to change the calendars on us again? Be like, now all of a sudden there's still leap year in February, and now we're going to add 32 days to October. Whatever. Good Lord, it wouldn't surprise me at this point. Very little could surprise me in the world anymore. You know, right? The thing about this is that your nurturing this is starting to change their mindset and having them adjust like their daily schedule, 8 of Wands, like just their day-to-day movements and activities, right? In order to be ready for something long-term with you, okay? It hasn't gotten off the ground yet here because of that hyper-independence you got, because it's like you got a hyper-independent workaholic, right? Because they've been through so much drama in the past. They got so buried into work. Some of you guys might have met through work, but that's how they met you. And then like they get so into work that they're missing the ascension or level ups. Nice thing is they got their work life in order where they're going to be ready for love with you. That's kind of cool. All right. So especially for those of you last time you guys spoke that like the money side or their work side of things, it wasn't not so great. It's getting really great now. All right. They just filled their day with so much of their career in order to avoid being hurt. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. I'm going to avoid healing and moving forward on the 6 of Cups by closing that door and just burying myself into work. It actually, but you know what? Here's the thing, kind of worked. For this person, it was a little bit of their own form of therapy. You might even hear that they might have gotten into therapy or something as a result of some stuff. But whatever it is now, they're learning and working on opening up to being in love again. You got like a 79 to 83% chance of them opening up to you this week. I dig this. And the cardinal answer G. Oh, you're totally going to get an answer to your last text message or your last phone call. You're going to get the answer G is here. We're making up words, Libra. I love it for you. Somebody here might be a Libra moon, possibly even like a Libra Saturn, or maybe even a Libra like Pluto or something. Okay. Man, you literally got every sign showing up. This person has got more than one chart placement activating for you right now. Literally Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, another Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Aqua, Pisces. This person's whole chart is 8 of Cups in for you. They're walking away from that old stuff that got in the way of all this, so that they're ready to come your way, though. About time they did. Yeah, 79 to 83% chance of them opening up to you this week. I love it for you. It's about time. 4 of Swords. You've waited long enough for them to beat this devil energy and motivate through it. Capricorn. And they will. Nice. I hope that helps, Libra. And I'll see you back here Thursday and every Thursday for your individual live collective reading. All right? So until then, keep me posted on how this goes. Keep us all posted in the comments. Like, hype the reading. And I'll see you later. Spinny hugs and peace and love. And enjoy your birthday. All right. Onward and forward. Next up. Oh my gosh, that's one of my favoriteest things is banana bread. It is. I totally do. Mama T has a really neat banana bread recipe. Totally. All right, let's see. She used to make it. It wasn't stuff she used to make when I was a kid. Okay, on to Scorpio. Let's see here. Boom. Thank you to everybody here, to the 200 in the chat. Love that like for you because you guys totally deserve it. All right. Let's do it to it. Hey, Kate, Jaya, what up? Jamie, thanks for the repost. Appreciate you. Mac, thank you for modding. Melissa, thank you for modding. All my mods, thank you guys. Ralph, Janet, Rahama, you guys are all awesome. All right. Hold on. I'm just getting comfy for a second. Hold on. Changing my sitting position. There we go. Okay, cool. Howdy. What's up, Austin? How you doing? Thanks for coming by. What's up, Just Steve? Hi, Tia Bia. Hey, Renee. What's up? Eminem. All right. Let's go for it. Let's grab the Light Seers deck for you, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, you are going to be at 152.15. What's up, Scorpio? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Scorpio, love the like for you. You totally deserve it. And we'll be doing your collective reading. It'll be this Thursday, every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern. All right, so I'll see you back here. All right, let's tap in and tune in. Think about your person. And happy early birthday, by the way. All right, let's see. Tap me in, tune me into Scorpio energy, please, and thank you. That was a deck jam. What's on your mind, Scorp? Come here, I'm going to give you a spinny hug. When my deck jams, it tells me you totally need a spinny hug. So I'm going to grip you up. I'm going to spin you around, tell you stop worrying. Every little thing will be okay. And then you're going to start blowing your hair in the breeze like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Jeep wave. All right, you might start giggling. You might start feeling a little bit better. So if you need another hug, you come on back, okay? All right, so let's go for it. All right, the nose knows. You're going to be okay. My nose itched. All right, God, tap me into me to Scorpio energy. Think about your person, and let's go for Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? Please and thank you. All right, 2 shuffles. Here we go. You ready? Let's do it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super successful, straight up, sexy Scorpios. Because even my male Scorpios, you know you GQ sign in the house. All right, that's cool. Let's go. Over energy is the 5 of Cups on the Ace of Wands. No wonder you needed a spinny hug. Because much like the great philosopher Mick Jagger said, you can't get no satisfaction. Dun, 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 dun. Anyways, okay, let's move on. Bet you didn't think I knew a Rolling Stones song, but I do. Sorry, Bill. All right, let's go. The Hangman, Pisces energy. The King of Cups, Pisces energy. 10 of Wands, Sag energy. 9 of Wands, Sag energy. You got a lot of mutable energy showing up. Ace of Pentacles. Hi, Capricorn. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles is anchoring your reading on the King of Swords. Nice. That leads into the Fool card. Aries, Gemini, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Okay. Interesting. You're thinking that they've moved on without you, Like, that's just fine. They're good. They wanted you out of their life anyway. They had this all set up and they planned it the whole time. And that's fine. Whatever. 10 of Wands. That's cool. You're not bothered by it. It's fine. But 9 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, shows that they can just kind of own up and come in correct for you, man up, woman up, say or do the right thing, that like you'd be willing to forgive them because you helped them out. You have tried to help them through so many things, and the King of Swords on the Fool card, they're just acting foolish. It's like they won't listen to reason with you, right? And the whole thing about this is, it's like, you think they set this whole thing up, right? In reality, this all went down completely the opposite of how they planned, or what they even planned, if they planned anything. Like, it's like you both think this break is long term, right? Because they're doing the same thing. They're like, they figure you're doing just fine without them too, right? They're like, well, after what Scorpio said to me during the fight, they're probably just fine. They don't know, how could they even like me anymore? You're sitting here going, oh, nope, they're feeling, you guys are feeling the same way. That's freaky. It's kind of like, yeah, you both think you're doing just fine without the other person, yet you both kind of want the other person. It's not a long-term break. However, even for those of you that had to move away or move out or change your living situation, some of you guys might have gone nomadic, living a little rogue off the grid. The thing on this is, for some of you, they threw you out or kicked you out. But it's like this pause was needed in order for them to process how they were taking past traumas out on you, right? Capricorn energy on this. Could be a Cap Sag Cusper or a Sag Cap Cusper. Somebody might be born on the 12th, the 10th, or the 19th. 1st, the 9th is here, the 11th and the 5th as well. The overall energy on your reading is the 5 of Cups. That means every card's got to have this feeling of missing each other. You guys miss each other. I can't specify which card is cool and which card isn't. The overall energy on the whole reading tells me that this pause was needed because they can't keep treating you like they're exes. An ex is an ex for a reason, but they don't want you to be an ex any more than you want them to be an ex. Some of you guys are already in ex status or divorced status, yet I still see long-term marriage. Could even be remarriage for some of you guys, totally. All right. 6 of Swords. They're drifting in a lifeboat. 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. I have no clue why I went with that analogy, because it's probably because the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess is here. You guys both have the Rolling Stones in your playlist. You guys are both sitting there going, I can't get no satisfaction. And yet you totally want it. They totally want to see your stinger. Some of you guys totally want to show them it too. Easy, 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 easy. There's still a connection between the two of you guys, all right? And the makeup boom boom is going to be off the charts. Oh, are we past? Okay, hold on. I cannot say that for about 1 more minute. We got to get into a whole different set of standards and practices. So I can't turn this card over for 1 more minute, okay? We are not in the right... This is going Craig Ferguson, okay? Right now, we're still kind of Jimmy Fallon. For some of you guys, they did act like Jimmy Fallon behind the scenes. Sorry, Jimmy, nothing against you. Just knowing what I read about online, okay? I mean, it is a pretty GQ stinger, you know what I mean, right? Anyways, I totally want to do your reading like Craig Ferguson, even with like it's Halloween. I want the animatronic like skeleton too. Like, so Jeff, you got anything you want to talk about? Hi, Scorpio. I can't do his voice. Hi, Scorpio. Anyways, Ace of Wands and the High Priestess. Okay, now we're back into the right sets of standards and practices. Okay, cool beans. Some of you guys may work together, okay? And I am being told for my single Scorpios, this is somebody in your friend zone that you guys both totally want to Ace of Wands each other. Oh yeah, we're past 9 o'clock. Okay. Yep. Anyways, try to connect me into an actual reading. Is this the actual reading energy? Is it really just all about I don't know why, but I'm hearing a country song. Whose bed have your boots been under? Oh, so you think you got a car? So you think you're Brad Pitt? I don't impress Scorpio much. Okay. Anyways, yeah, even Shania Twain can write a diss track. Anyways, here's the thing is they've got a lot of insecurities. Like, you know how they're always thinking like you'd be the same as their exes and then projecting it out onto you, right? Or accusing you of stuff their exes did when they hadn't checked that baggage at the door, right? Like, the thing about this is that the fact that they're projecting all these previous failures out onto you, it's what actually led this to being a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? They've got all, man, they just like projecting all their insecurities out onto you. 5 of Pentacles into the 2 of Pentacles, and then making you out to be the villain. You know? They keep trying to mold you or shape you into what they want. And then if you don't dress a certain way, act a certain way, or do a certain thing, you felt like you weren't good enough for them. 10 of Wands. They had to put that mindset away because with the Ace of Wands, that's 11 Wands. That means they got there's a fire burning in their soul. Anyways, all right. You got, some of you are going to be in the music industry. There's a lot of songs tying into your stuff. But here's the thing about it. Like, yes, it is Aerosmith. Walk this way. Talk. Why wouldn't they just let you be yourself? Right? You're actually really amazing. Why they try to make you into something you're not? Taurus energy on this one, Capricorn and Virgo. Yeah, the earth energy hits pretty strong here. Aquarius comes out, Pisces, Sagittarius. It's weird. No, never mind. I was going to say it's weird because the only thing you don't have here is Cancer, but the 3 of Cups was right here. So sorry, never mind. 3 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. This person's fantasized about living with you or being married to you. No, I'm totally straight up seeing living with you. So maybe you guys have different beliefs or different practices, whatever your version of a marriage is, okay? They've totally thought about staying at your place. Like, hey, can I come crash for an evening? I'm in town for a minute. What? 2 of Cups. They have 3 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. I told you. Hey, 10 of Pentacles. That's the real estate card, right? This is kind of like, hey, 3 of, I kind of wanted 2 of Cups. Ask you if I can come stay and crash, but 3 of Swords, I don't want. I'm nervous about. Right? Man, when you go through this much of a change that you don't see coming. This is the combination of a dark night of the soul mixed with a Kundalini awakening. All right, this type of this energy would be on like Showtime or Cinemax after dark. Anyways, for some of you guys, I think they were kind of hyper. Were they a little hypersexual? A little bit obsessed with that? Cornfields resonating or something like that? That would tick me off too, comparing you to like corn industries or comparing you to other girls or guys. Even for my male Scorpios, like like they get home from the gym, right? Okay, male Scorpios, and they're like, no, this is everybody. Could resonate to female Scorpios too. Maybe they were doing this to you, where they get home from the gym and like, well, how was did you get swole? Oh my God, I saw this amazing hot chick or hot dude there. And it's like, why would you do that? Why would you even say that? What are you doing? When you're in a relationship, that's when the tunnel vision, the blinders come on. Guys ain't supposed to be looking at other girls. Girls ain't supposed to be looking at other guys. You made your pick. You stick with it. This person had a hard time doing that. They're changing. This high priestess, I don't know why I said it that way. The reason they're changing is because they've had a few visits from the ghosts of not the actual exes. Hold it. Stop. Ghosts of relationships, past, present, and future. It's my own spin on the whole It's a Wonderful Life movie. All right. You know if they cheated on you. I am not here to call out a cheater. This is only for confirmation of cheating. All right? Do not let a tarot reading ruin something that like you guys really just had a fight because either the guy couldn't put the toilet seat down or the girl couldn't leave the toilet seat up. That's right, male Scorpios. I'm on your team too. Girls, that's hard on us. Middle of the night, we go in there and the seat's down. There's somewhere's a Scorpio and a person that has literally had an argument about that. Anyways, okay. Scotty Too Hottie. Anyways, I don't know what's up with that. Maybe that's a nickname or a pet name or something. The thing on this is the biggest thing on this 3 of Swords. It's them processing their own insecurities. Okay. Remember, the 3 of Swords can be announced, not just a person, it's place or thing too. Okay. So the thing about this is that this time apart is what's got them realizing that their insecurities were the things that got in the way and They're actually figuring out it didn't just contribute to you two, but it actually contributed to all their past relationships. They're finding out that they have a track record. Okay? That's the thing. So this time apart has them going through that, and this way they can work on changing, and you're the one they're going to come back to when they've humbled themselves. Come on, Scorpio, you know, like, ain't nobody going to love like a Scorpio, right? So, so you guys can be dealing with a Leo. Anyways, right? Or a Sagittarius, because whenever the horse wanders away from the barn, they always come back for the oats and the sugar cubes and the hay and the warmth. And somebody might live in the country or have dreams of moving into like a countryside or somewhere more rural or something. When they come through this, you're the one they want. Straight up. It's maybe I'm just hitting your ego boost or your turbo boost or something. I mean, like literally. And here, I'm telling you what, I'm seeing all of their exes, okay? Not just the ones you know about. I'm seeing all of it. Clear back to their first crush. Out of anyone in that energy, you're the only one they're really thinking about. They ain't picking anybody else. They're like, hey, Archie, you got any more of that Scorpio energy? I'm like, no, you can go talk to Scorpio, dial direct, right? They're getting ready to call you. I knew it. The Hierophant. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit of my third eye lighting up and that. It's a thing I do. They're going to wind up being with you. Long term on this, you guys wind up married, okay? I told you earlier, rewind if you missed it. I said it's either like a marriage that you guys get remarried or a breakup that comes back together. Whatever this is, though, you got a 93% chance of this getting back on track this week and working out for you guys. I love that for you. You got strong fixed energy here. So it could be another Scorpio, maybe a Taurus, Aquarius, or a Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, definitely Aries. Actually, no, I don't care where the Ace of Wands, the Aries, I don't care where the Aries is at in their chart. Ace of Wands, they just want you. I mean, straight up, everybody loves like a Scorpio. Right, Kate? Nobody loves like a Scorpio, right? I know, it's cool. Ten of Pentacles, you guys do wind up living together long term. This is something that goes 10 plus years for you, all right? It's like a road construction sign. This short-term delay leads to long-term relief. Why do I have to say that while I'm holding the Ace of Wands? I'm out. I'm done. All right, Scorpio, happy early birthday. I hope this helps. All right. Love you, and I'll see you for your individual coming up on Thursday. All right. Peace and love. And happy early birthday if I didn't say it. Thank you guys all so much for being here. You guys are awesome sauce. I need just 30 seconds, take a pause for the cause real quick. All right. Jackie, it was totally tarot after dark. Oh my gosh, that was mind-blowing. I'm like, I was crossing into. I had to literally wait until 9 o'clock so I hit the right sets of standards and practices. Do you know what was kind of cool about that reading though, Scorpio? Is that what I noticed out of it, Scorp, is that the Tower card didn't show up for you. You're through the worst of it already. That's cool. I like that part. Neat. All right, yeah, give me just a second. I'm going to rest my lungs a bit. And by the way, y'all, thank you for the prayers against that spell magic that's been cast on me. Prayer, the power of prayer works. God is good. And I've been doing my own prayers in that. It is working because I'm 8 signs in before I had an issue instead of having to have 6 or 7 intermissions. It is helping. All right. The devil can't win. Blondie won't win on this one. Your guys' prayers have really helped me beat the spell work. All right. It's all getting better. But give me just a second, Sagittarius, and I'll be right back. Just going to rest throat chakra. And I'm going to chug down. I'm actually going to chug down some. I'm going to go grab a water. And there will be timestamps posted afterwards. So if you guys want to go and come back, totally cool. And ask the Mod Squad. My intermissions, they take about 2 minutes. I really probably don't take as much of a break as I should. But it's cool. We're getting back to where I don't need to take breaks anymore, too. So God is good. Power of prayer. Anybody who don't believe in it? Whoa. All right, I'll be right back. But thank you guys for understanding, too. Cool. Sorry that took so long, guys, but thank you. I actually stepped outside for fresh air. My next house, it's got to have like big windows, lots of windows for like open air, fresh air stuff. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not bad. Okay. All right, cool beans. Is that Bien? I can't say my name right, so sorry. Bianzi. What's up? How's it going? Greetings from Wayne County, from the 248. I'm like half 734, half 615 at this time. But hi, what's up? All right, let's do it. Hi, Sag. What up? Wow, that's all. Wow, chain drinker much, Archer? I know, right? Wait, check this out too. Oh, I nurse them. Wait a sec. I totally nurse these drinks. Oh my gosh. Thank gosh it's oat milk. Otherwise, this thing here might have gone bad by now. Me too. I like the fall weather right now. Oh my gosh, I wish I was down in Tennessee. Like the mountain sunsets and stuff. Although Michigan's got some pretty good sunsets. Gotta admit, if you go along like the Liverwalk and stuff. Brittany, you're in Livonia? That's spooky cool. We're really close. Really close. We might bump into each other at the Kroger at 5 in Merriman. Ha, that's cool. What up? All right, let's go for it. Spinny hugs, Brittany. All right, on to Sagittarius. Let's see here. Yeah, see, now it's back. It's good. See, I was having that pain in my right lung. Like I was feeling this lock up. And I'm like, it was during Scorpio. I'm like, oh, okay, you got to take a break. And I didn't want to. Because like, you know, Gemini, Mars, and Mercury, that's my workaholic vibes. Where I'm like, no, you can get through the whole thing. If Caitlin Petty can do a 3-hour concert and sit still, you can make it the whole way through. But see, my lungs were like, no, Archer, hold on. We'll get back there. We will get back there. Honey baked ham, Brittany. That one, oh my gosh. I always go to that honey baked ham. That's the Easter stop. It's cool. All right. Sag, what deck do we want to use for you? I want to use the original hero deck. Come here. Come here, Grand Theft Auto deck. Ooh, world card. Nice choice, Sagittarius. All right, let's dig for it. All right. Thanks, Miss Jolie. Spinny hugs. Angelina Jolie's here, Sagittarius, if you want. Brad Pitt's doing pretty good, too. All right, Sag, you're going to be at 218.50. Let's do that. All right. What up, Sag? How you doing, Sagittarius? Thank you very much for being here. And Sag, your individual collective reading will be on Thursday. And every Thursday at 12 noon Eastern time. All right, so think about your person, and God tap me and tune me into Sagittarius's energy. Because as you know, I have been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer. I've had a lot of Saggies in my life, clear back to both my Sag grandmas. My childhood was never boring, and I'm here for you, all right? So think about your person, and God tap me and tune me into Sagittarius energy. Let's go. Give me everything you got for Sagittarius. That world card keeps showing up. Either you or your person or both you all have put an end to a cycle or a chapter of your lives and you're ready to start new. So let's see what's up. But it's like a new chapter. Same person, new chapter. Same church, different pews, right? So let's find out. Hey, Jeff, what up? All right, let's go for it. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's do this. You ready? Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super sassy, downright sexy, successful Sagittarius, the only sign deserving of 5 syllables. Here we go. I would have really loved it if the world card had come back, but it's not. It's the Emperor, but that's cool too. Daddy's home. This is a boss-up energy, all right? Emperor with the 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, that leads to the Wheel of Fortune on the 8 of Pentacles, that leads to the 8 of Cups. Look at the repeating numbers for you. Holy moly. You got repeating 8s and repeating 2s. Or you or them, some of y'all are born on the 8th, the 2nd, or the 28th. Repeating 2s and repeating 8s. Somebody might be a life path 2 or 8. But check it out. They're putting an end to the indecisiveness. This shows a decision getting made and free will getting exercised with the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. That, like, you guys are leveling up. You both have been doing some work on this. Okay, let's see where it goes. Tap me in. The 10 of Wands, that's you. 3 of Pentacles is Capricorn. Page of Swords for Gemini. The Lovers for more Gemini. The 7 of Swords for Aquarius. The 2 of Cups on Cancer. And the Ace of Wands Oh, thank goodness we're at. There might be something in the Scorpio reading for you. This card was energized, and they're energized for you too. Sag, they totally want to fire off your arrow. Or they want you to fire off theirs. I don't know which yet. Sag, it's your person that made me add the word sexy into the adjectives when I was cutting the deck. Yeah, Crosswatcher, nothing does compare with a Sagittarius, doesn't it? I know. They're realizing how much you did to support them this week, that's for sure. Well, they deceived you. You were always there for them. That's something they need to work on, 10 of Wands, and put to a rest. And for those of you that feel like that God's been like ignoring you or unanswering your prayers, or your guardian angels aren't around no more, they're working on your person. Like, you're good, okay? So it's not so much that like you're in a position of like a pause or a shutdown or anything like that. It's just like you're done. You've passed the tests, and now your person's catching up. All right. And they've been totally like checking in on you. All right. So don't feel bad that you're checking their social media. They've been doing it to you too. For some of you guys, either you or them, some of you guys, both of you guys are in like social media or the public eye. Like, I could either be reading for a current celebrity couple or a future celebrity couple. One way or another with the Lover's card, you guys are a couple. Look at, I'm actually looking at wedding photos. Either you've been married before and they're looking at the wedding photos, or like they've been dreaming about it. Some of you guys might even resonate. Have you guys been having dreams where you go to Mall World? Have you been having the Mall World dreams lately? Remember, for some of you guys in the dream, either you or them said to each other, like, this is a dream, right? You're not supposed to do that, but that's how tuned in you guys are. Your Akashic records are opening up in the week ahead. Like, you're going to find out a lot more about why you guys were brought into each other's lives. Meanwhile, they're getting turned on and they're starting to watch. We could have a lot of cross watchers here. Somehow they've discovered tarot. Or you guys both read tarot or something. I don't know. Seven of Swords. Or they never told you they did. I think they were keeping some of their life private, like an onion, right? So here's the neat thing about it, is not sure if they're not making the... Did they lie to you about money or something? Why do I feel like money is what got in the way? Because there's not a lot of pentacles on the table. Yet I'm feeling like money was an issue. Like, here's the weird thing I got off of this Two of Cups. Like, see how they're at a coffee shop having a coffee date or something, right? But the thing I'm like, it's like they made you pay for the dates or something like that, right? Well, I mean, like, male Sagittarius is, that's cool. It's cool because like the guys are supposed to pay. That is a more traditional way, okay? This Dutch thing and stuff, I don't subscribe to that stuff. If the guy pays, okay? The girl takes time out of their life to make time for the guy pays. All right? I'm changed my mind. It's just the way I was raised, I guess. I don't know. I just always thought that was the right thing because it's never about the money. It's about the connection with the Two of Cups. But that's why it's like, I'm not sure if they're not making the bills or they haven't had a source of income or something. Like, maybe for some of you guys, it is like the vibes of like self-employed or social media or like before monetization or something. And it's like, I got these awesome dreams, Sagittarius, but I'm not making no money off of them. But I will someday. But right now, can you spot me that? Yeah, you know what it is? Like, okay, yeah, for the girls, it's the energies of like, they would make you like pay for the date. But then for the guys, you know what it's the vibes of like, hi, nice to meet you. Could you help me with the rent? Could you help me with my light bill? Could you help me with this? Can I borrow $150? Something like that. Interesting. Because the Seven of Swords, the Aquarius energy, it's telling me that it's a little bit of the deceitfulness coming out in that like surface layer, it's just like everybody else just like, oh, they're having a fight, or it's player vibes or something. But this goes a little deeper than that. Or the Seven of Swords, maybe they lied about how much money they made, or that they were a boss, and in reality they worked in the mailroom or something, right? Not that you really cared about what they did for a living, but it was more about being honest about it, it seems like. Because it seems like there's a lot of financial support going on more so than anything. Interesting. It's on that top row. This is for the top row. Nine of Cups. Eight of Swords into the Six of Wands. Believe it or not, for those of you that wish them well, you have no clue how powerful your words are. Especially this time of year right now, because the ghosts are all Three of Pentacles activated because it's Halloween season. Four of Swords, Five of Wands into the Empress. So this pause, it's got them training for a family with you. Empress energy that comes in. And we saw the Emperor earlier, which means you guys are like a divine couple or something, but there's energy there's a static, there's energetical interference. 8 of Swords. It even says interference on the card, right? The 6 of Wands, though, shows success that comes in on this Leo energy, all right? This is Caitlin Petty getting to the finish line ahead of all the Broadway traffic, right? Like middle of rush hour, and she makes it to the CMA Fest on time, okay? Look at how, like, it's almost at the finish line. Yeah, like, for those of you even who found out that they were maybe entertaining an ex or someone while they had you on the hook, thinking like you were, like, yeah, you were thinking like they were yours, and yet behind the scenes there was something else being entertained. Some of you guys might even have worked together. Either they showed a lot of attention to a coworkers or something, or like, yeah. It's like the stuff they told you they would never do, 7 of Swords, they did to you. Then you found out they were talking to somebody from their job or somebody in their workplace. And you're like, you've got me. That's truth too. You, Crosswatcher, you had a Sagittarius, right? There ain't no reason to be looking anywhere else. Once you got somebody in a lockdown like that, that's when the blinders go on. In tunnel vision, guys don't look at other girls. Girls don't be checking out other guys. Hangman, Temperance, and the Strength card. Pisces is under the chat. Leo, some of you guys, it could be another Sagittarius. Pisces, Sag, Leo. So here's the thing about this that I'm not sure on, but I'll get some cards on this to check. Because, you know, for someone who acts independent, they always have to seem to have attention from someone. That's the part that's got me a little confused. Because, like, they're super hyper independent. However, if their phone's not going off, then they, like, go into a form of a withdrawal, right? Give me more on this, because this one's interesting. 10 of Swords on the 10 of Cups with the Chariot. Man, they're actually processing through their mistakes pretty quick. Interesting. Okay. Some of you guys, were born on the 12th, the 14th, maybe the 21st, the 6th, the 8th, the 9th, the 3rd, the 30th, the 28th, the 29th, the 19th, maybe the 1st or the 18th, the 12th, or possibly the 26th. Interesting. I could see why this would have you frustrated, because they're a very confusing person, aren't they? Right? Even sometimes the way they just use their words, like the mind games are a lot. And yet with the Ace of Wands, it's like some of the stuff that's got you the most frustrated right now, it's some of the stuff originally that kind of turned you on, right? It's the same kind of a vibe on this with that Ace of Wands. It's Mick Jagger, the great philosopher Mick Jagger, or the Rolling Stones. You can't get no satisfaction, right? Because you try and you try, right? Do you realize the longer you guys spend apart, the more it's drawing you back in? That's the thing. I don't know how to describe this any other way, but the energy I've got is that your Ace of Wands chakras are drawing you back to each other. Oh, what? The Moon card. Okay, that's a little bit of the fear of the unknown, because they feel like it's been so long since they worked through this with the 5 of Swords, they can't process it. And it leads to the Page of Wands. Some of you guys had to work your way through college, right? Actually, oh, no. Okay, no, that resonates too. With judgment-free zone, whatever. But the thing on this is, okay, I'm seeing a Sagittarius that either is taking or at some point in your life you've taken pole dancing lessons. And like the things you see on TikTok or Instagram, like where you put a pole in your house or something and you learn those dance moves, okay? Regardless of whether it's for your work life, got to make your way through college, or if it's just maybe somebody's just into dance, okay? But judgment-free zone, actually, if I walked into a Saggie's house and that, I'd be like, well, what's up? I get it. Maybe it's actually where you feel you're most confident. Or even for my male Saggies, maybe you found out your girl had, like, maybe that's what I pulled. Like, when you met this girl, male Sagittarius is, you went to their home like the first time, right? And you're like, you have a pull, right? Or for my male cross watchers, I told you that's why you don't get rid of a Sagittarius. What are you doing? Why are you looking anywhere else? You already own the car. You don't need to look on the car lots. Right? Am I right? I know. Ace of Cups. I told you their Ace of Wands chakra and their cup overfloweth for you, like a dam getting ready to burst. It's not going to be love bombing this time. It's going to be open vulnerability. I seriously see the vibes of somebody like putting on their best outfit, the one that makes your person, or they do this for you, and like the one that makes you question all life's decisions, and like just showing up at your house. It's wild. Like, hey, just got back into town, thought I'd stop by and see you. Whoa, or something like that. I don't know. It's wild vibes for you too. The devil. I'm right. I know, right? Look at that handsome devil showing up again. Queen of Swords on the Six of Cups. I told you they beat out the devil, and they're actually going to ask for a peace offering. Two of Swords. Have hope. Have faith. All right. This does show that maybe you haven't had much hope, and without hope, many people don't have anything. You have to have hope. I do see them getting their life in order as a result of this. Six of Cups on the Queen of Swords. Even if they tried to move on, their Ace of Wands chakra wouldn't activate. You got the title on it. They can't. That's why I can't totally pull cheating energy for all of you guys, because for some of you guys, they don't have that ability. Some of you guys might be into art or paintwork, artistry. You know what I mean. Anyways, the cat's got their tongue for you. Jeez almighty, what'd you do to this person, Sag? I know they put you through the ringer, but oh my gosh. You turned a bad boy or bad girl into whatever you wanted to be, your version of a bad boy or bad girl. You will not recognize them after this changing. Queen of Pentacles, they are maturing for you. Confident and more stable. Told you, Page of Swords. Told you they're checking your social media out too. I know it's been a while, right? So it's like you guys both just, let me see what Sagittarius is up to. Oh my God, Sagittarius still looks drop dead gorgeous. They're doing the same thing you are when you're hopping on and being like, oh my God, they look good still. You know, it's energizing through your visual cortex stuff, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? You like the way each other looks. That's a big part of a relationship. You know what I mean? What direction is this going? Some of you guys, they're just like, maybe they got a kink or they're addicted to sex. That could be their addiction. I don't know. Three of Cups. Cheers. Three of Swords. And the Page of Pentacles. Whatever. It's a player mindset. Okay. I love this because this Three of Swords is nice to see, because this one here shows, see how the swords are in the tub and they're being cleaned up and washed off so that then they can be hung up in the Four of Swords to dry, so you guys can like get through the 5 stages of grief in this relationship and go towards the Three of Cups. They're done playing around. They're coming in like serious for you. Okay? So like, you know how, like for someone who acts super independent and needs the attention all the time, they're working their way through their abandonment issues. Super clingy. Interesting. Okay. So they hadn't finished working through these abandonment issues. So it's like they're very used to everyone leaving them behind. So they never really try to work on things. And this was a really good thing with you. They shouldn't have kept lying about stuff. That's the thing. It's like they put you on a pedestal before you had a chance to just be yourself. And you're like, yeah, I put a lot of pressure on me. I know, right? But they're clearing out that Three of Swords energies that kept getting in the way of this and going towards union with you in the Three of Cups. I told you I'd see you guys married. That's why they've been fantasizing about you in Mall World while they're dreaming. You know what I think about on this? It's like I see them getting their life in order as a result of the things you taught them. More of you has rubbed off on them than you even realize. And that is what's like, it's about managing their day-to-day life and like being ready or being able to like step up, man up and woman up and break the silence and be vulnerable and open with you. Look at that. Chariot to the Sun card. Boom. Put on the gas. No, I'm going to crash. But I just might explode without you. I'm stuck loving you. Nothing's gonna stop me. Their heart totally, and you're the only sign with 5 syllables. No wonder their heartbeat's all messed up right now, Sagittarius. It's like, that's rapid heartbeat trying to get all that in. Maybe it's just saggy. But this is wild on this one. They've been training or preparing to break the silence for a while. That's why it's taken so long to get their life in order. But they're gonna wind up meeting you on your level. Dude, you've got a 77 to 81% chance this week of things getting back on track. Finally. Because you know on the Chariot how it always talks about the horses in the wrong direction? This person got their life in an alignment. Okay? Some of you guys might need an alignment on your car. Check the alignment possibly. Or your car's been sitting a long time. Somebody should start that thing for you or something. Or remote start it. Or use your app. Or I don't know why, but now I'm seeing a battery charger for a car. I still got one of the old ones that doesn't, it's a dumb battery charger, which means that thing stays on until it pops the battery, but it works. Anyways, I don't know how that resonates, but I hope it helps because you guys wind up together. It's cray-cray. All right, or Delulu, depending on what generation you're from. But anyhow, all right, I hope that helps, and I will see you on Thursday and every Thursday for your individual collective reading. All right, thank you, Sag. Love reading for you. Peace and love and spinny hugs. Love that like and hype the reading on your way out, please, and thank you. All right. That one took a minute to get into, Sag. I can see why this person would have you frustrated. Big time. That was a big one. All right. Oh, new battery, Infinite Faith, alignment with the nervous. That was what I was getting. That's what I meant, like Lady Faithful. Like their nervous system needed an alignment. Hey, Aries man. What up? Aries man in the house. How you doing? What's cooking? All right, let's dig in. Mac, Melissa, Mod Squad. Thank you guys for what you do. Renee, Juan, you guys are awesome. Roxy, Ralph, you guys, all you guys, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here and taking time out of your days and your lives. Dude, someday I'll be up there and I'll be making bank and you guys be on payroll with the Archer Network. I wanted to call it ABC, but that one was already taken and I can't afford the lawsuits. But you're right. Okay. What's up, Kate, for cards? Thank you for coming by. What's up, girl? Spinny hugs. All right. You ready, Cap? You are welcome, Stith. Stishki? Hi, Stishki. You're welcome. Spinny hugs. All right, let's go for it. Spinny hugs, Janet. All right, let's see here. Where's my banners at? Capricorn, there you are. Cool. Did you hear that? My twin came out. My Southern twin came out. I miss Nashville. All right, let's go. Yeah, the next time you're in Livonia, you see a goofball in a black cowboy hat. You're like, yep, there he is. Right, Brittany? Not many people wandering around Southeast Michigan in a cowboy hat, but the ones that do, man, they do it right. I'll tell you what. Anyways, okay. Capricorn, you are going to be, what do we want to use? I haven't used this deck yet. Let's go with this deck. Okay, cool. All right. What's the choice? Page of Wands. Oh, they got their eye on you. Okay. Capricorn, you are going to be at 238.48. All right. So let's do, that is an 8. Okay. Hey, Capricorn, what's up? I don't have my glasses on. All right. What are you up to? How's it going? Capricorn, we'll be doing your individual. Dude, somebody is nervous to talk about you. I have literally said the same thing for like years on this channel, and I'm fumbling my words. The cat's got their tongue, Leo energy. Somebody is nervous to talk to you. Anyways, your live individual readings Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern. No, wait, you're Capricorn, so you're Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Cardinal signs get to go first. And blah, 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 la-di-da. Your person's jacking up my throat chakra. Okay, so tap me into me, and I'm pretty tapped in too. It's like a CB radio with squelch messed up. All right, 2 shuffles. Let's go. I don't know why I just saw Smokey and the Bandit. Oh, that's a good movie. I should watch that. I haven't watched that in a minute. Okay. All right, let's get to Text Arcana, Capricorn. Let's go. We got to get that Coors back across the county line. Let's do it. $80,000. Maybe there's a Capricorn, like you're just so sick of the love life. You're like, I binge watch movies all weekend, Archer. I'm like, did you watch Smokey and the Bandit or something? It was a cool Trans Am too, not gonna lie. All right, don't get jealous, Kit. All right, 2 shuffles. Let's just read 1 and 2. It's a nice reading. I'm digging hanging out with you. It's cool. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all time, the GOAT, cool, calm, collected Capricorn. You are the father of the Zodiac. So let's go, Daddy. Here we go. Over energy is the 4 of Cups. Well, maybe it was a movie weekend, but you didn't like it because you're on your own. 5 of Swords, Page of Swords, but you're not going to be for long because, because something over the weekend, like I'd see you like looking at their social media, but they were doing it with yours too. Hanged Man to the Justice card. Whatever you're stressed about not working out, hang tight. It's going to be okay. The outcome works out much better than you're expecting. Cool. Pisces Libra entered the chat on that one. All right, give me some cards. Let's see where we go. 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Well, yeah, you are up in your mindset a lot. Judgment card, Ten of Cups, Four of Swords. Get back over here. King of Wands. Yeah, the player's trying to hide. Big time, Capricorn. See how they're King of Wands driving shiny BMW, right? And they like tried to hide behind the Four of Swords. They know that you won't take too much more of their stuff, but the Queen of Wands, they still want to try again. And man, they miss you more than I realize. More than I realize. Even the energy I was pulling at the beginning. Remember, I'm like, they're nervous. They're not sure what to say or not trying to talk to you. Man, it goes really deeper than that. And you're just with the 16 swords that comes out on this, where you're trying to stay in a more optimistic perspective and stop fearing everything so much. You're trying to just figure out how all this even happened. It's like, how could you trust them when they would like never try to be all in with you in the first place? Judgment card. Yeah, it's kind of like you're almost like casting a bit of judgment on them. You know, maybe some of you guys gave them an ultimatum or told them what they needed to do to get to the Ten of Cups, right? But you were like, dude, like for some of you guys, you were staying at each other's places or you lived together. You guys were doing things. You opened yourself up to them and tried. Ten of Cups. You really wanted this to work. Four of Swords and the King of Wands, but they were really stuck in their ways, right? Like even with this player vibes off of this thing on the King of Wands, Sagittarius energy comes in. It's the fact that like maybe they were just like being influenced by their friend circle or something, because they really aren't the kind of person that they were being portrayed as. It is so weird. But I pull the King of Wands, right? And every time I look at this, I'm like, they're not that good of a player. Like they're trying, but heaven help them, they're not. You know, that's the only thing. It's like straight up, or they just really suck at it. It's their way or the highway type of a vibe, because they're unsure of how to bend. That's the weird part though. But look, there's a strong connection between the two of you guys. You guys do keep each other's fires lit, so to speak. King and Queen of Wands. It's a bond, but it's kind of like the energy is still hot around you guys, right? Like they're still working to try to get through this, because like they were realizing what that they did to you. Because they were just like, it was constant fighting, constant fight or flight mode. Every time a conversation would get rough or you'd give them an ultimatum, and then the fight or flight would kick in. Because look at how you're just hanging out at home, having memories about band camp, right? Some of you guys were actually in band in school or color guard. Maybe even some of you guys are in a band or singer-songwriter type vibes. And here they are, back in the car, going for a ride, right? I got to go. I got to talk about this. I got to think about this. Every time it would get that close, and it's like got you frustrated about it, right? So they're just always so sad or so miserable. It's like they're so set in that ways that it's like they're like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Somehow Winnie the Pooh might even resonate to you guys, but literally it's like they're always in a thanks for noticing me. And then it's like PTSD that comes out, right? Maybe for some of you guys, they're active military or something. Six of Wands. I know, right? Some of you might even ride a motorcycle. Fool card, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands into the Death card, and the Nine of Swords. Silence is getting to them too. Page of Pentacles, Moon card on the Nine of Cups. So, like, they got FOMO. They feel like they're going to miss out on this. That's what's leading them to a transformation, because I don't pull like them taking a risk or a leap with the Fool card. You know how the Fool card is the first card in the tarot deck or the first card in the tarot journey, right? It's that they're like a young soul, right? They're a toddler soul. You're an old soul, all right? This could be an age difference. That might be the first sign that how this ties in. Some of you guys, it could even be a pretty big age difference. But that's the thing on this one. King of Wands with that Fool card, Aries and Sagittarius energy, is telling me that they were just foolish, right? Here's the thing, is that it's like, you know, they would never listen to you, and like they were never open to hearing you out or anything, even though you gave them some really great ideas on how to make their life simpler. Leo energy strong on that part. Virgo too. Gemini comes out. Aries and Scorpio so far. Could be another Capricorn for some of you guys. Or some of you might have a Capricorn Neptune, Yeah, the moon card, Pisces, dominant planet, Neptune. Okay, all right, interesting. Here's the thing on this though, is that the way they would never listen to you kept pushing you like further away, because they always took it the wrong way. They thought you were picking on them or you were critiquing them, and you're like, I'm trying to help you better your life. And they're like, oh, you got to keep like, don't be giving me your ideas, Capricorn, because I know I do this for a living, or this is my idea. You don't know anything about it. And you're like, dude, I'm just trying to help out, right? Death card. They had to totally change their mindset and grow up, man up or woman up a little bit, right? Some of you guys, you or them could be born on the 13th, maybe the 10th or the 20th, 30th comes out, the 12th, the 21st, the 9th, the 29th. A lot of like twos, like repeating twos might be resonating. Like you're seeing a lot of twos or something, 222. The 6th, the 10th, somebody could be a life path number 2, the 20th, the 24th, the 40th, and the 13th. 40th? The heck is that? 4 and 0 would be a 4. So let's say the 4th or a life path 4, because hey, I didn't make up the calendar. Gregorian did. Even God's sitting there going, whatever, it can be a 40th at this point. Heck, maybe they reinvent the calendar someday and there becomes a 40th day in a month somewhere. I don't know. The Sun card to the Ace of Wands. Capricorn, they totally like your billy goat legs. They want you to get them all the way to the top of the mountain. Okay. Okay. For my female Capricorns, you notice they let you walk up the stairs first all the time, like the whole relationship, right? You notice that, right? Right? Okay, yeah. Even for my guys, whoa. Because I'm seeing even for my guys, gentlemen, brothers, dear sirs, buddies, apparently they like how you're put together on the backside, all right? For further reference, I'm hearing the song Shoop. Want to thank your mother for a butt like that. Can I get some fries with the shake? I need to get back to Nashville. I've been in Metro Detroit for a while. I cannot. Oh my gosh, I just totally embarrassed and made a fool out of myself. And didn't know Archer could rap, right? Hey, Eminem ain't the only one that came out of Detroit. Anyways. 3 of Swords with the 5 of Swords. I know it. They're in the same energy you are. It literally cycled back around even. But the Ace of Wands and the Sun card, this is a positive change, okay? The thing about this is behind the scenes, all the stuff. You know why they're regretting it? Is because right now they're going through so much of this whole like, oh my God, Capricorn was right. Oh my God, that worked. Oh my gosh. Like they've altered and adjusted their lifestyle, okay? Maybe it's like you guys told them it's like to calm their roll, slow their roll. Maybe you should like go see help, get a therapist or whatever. Whatever it is, they're behind the scenes. They tried your idea and they're like, Capricorn was right. And you know what it did to them? It didn't make them want to steal first base, but it made them want to slide all the way into home. That's a pretty good analogy. I don't think we've used that one yet. Nice, Babe Ruth. Anyways, Sun card. Okay, Leo energy comes in on the last shot for this one. And that's what it is. So the thing is, they're straight up lonely without you. You're their sun. You're their happiness. They're seeing that. All right. So they're straight up lonely without you. They're like staying set in their ways now has them alone because everyone is noticing that their energy is it's so last cycle. It's not fetch. It's not a thing. I keep hearing, wow, that's an oldie but a goodie. I keep hearing Gilbert O'Sullivan, Alone Again Naturally. That song may resonate. Even in the silence, though, they know they only want to be with you. That's the thing. They're closing out that cycle. 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords. They miss you just as much as you miss them. They're on your social media just as much as you're on theirs. And they still have every photo, every text. Yeah. This is all going to work out way better than you're expecting. Your patience, your perseverance isn't going to go unrewarded. The Justice card shows it works out in your favor. That it does open the door for communications. You guys are getting set up to have a mature adult conversation. So the cool thing about this is that it's like driving them to see things from a whole nother perspective on this. And it's a change in order to be ready for a relationship. You've got like, dude, you've got like a 91% chance of things getting better and moving forward this week. And actually, you know what? 91% chance for all of you guys. However, for those of you who've been hearing like knocking or banging noises or thumps in your house, 96%. That's actually a sign for those of you hearing it that union is sooner than you think, okay? So for the 91% not hearing the knockings or the bangings, as soon as you start hearing the knockings or the banging noises, right? Okay, that's when your percentage goes up. All right, it's like an incoming energetical firepower front. Okay, all right. I hope that helps, Capricorn. All right, and I will see you on Friday for your individual collective reading. Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern. All right, every Friday. So thank you. Love to like, hype on the way out, subscribe, be a part of the fam, and thank you for being here. Spinny hugs and peace and love. All right. All right, cool beans. And to everyone in the chat, love to like for you. Thank you guys, God Starlight, Tabby. Thank you guys all for being here. What's up, Cherry Ice Crown? Thanks for coming by. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Oh, you are welcome, Kate for Cards. Thanks for spending time. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hey, Nicole. What's up? How you been? All right. Well, that did. That's why I buy the ones with the cap. That's why I drink the way I drink. I told you I'm scared of spilling stuff on my table. Boom. Ounce of prevention for a pound of cure. Costs about $1 more. Just saved me from a big cleanup crew, you know? But it worked. Anyways, okay, that's enough of me patting myself on the back. I'll put my own gold star on the fridge later. Let's just read for Aquarius. Something about all that tied into the Capricorn reading. How about that? I didn't change the banner beforehand. Cool. Okay, let's go for it. Hi, Rowdy. No, not yet. Aries is going to be done last tonight. You know, I can't pick on anybody for that. I think a lot of tarot readers assume that everybody knows the zodiac order. I know you're playing, Rowdy, but it set me up for a really nice little segue. So thank you. That's cool. That a lot of people don't. It took me a long time to get the zodiac order down. So a lot of people that come into the chats and that, I never actually frown on if they come in, has Aries been read yet? Sometimes they don't know. It goes Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Because a lot of people have a life. So they don't know this yet. So I always try to be cool about that. But then I saw it was Rowdy and I'm like, oh, it's Rowdy. Me and Rowdy just being me and Rowdy. So it's cool. Anyways, okay. Now we're talking about Aquarius. Maybe somebody here is learning about zodiacs, or you're doing your birth chart, or you're into charting work or something, or synastry. It's a thing. All right, Aquarius. So let's see what we got here. I want to use for you. Let's use the Witch's deck. It is Halloween. Let's bust these guys out. I think I only used them for one today. All right, cool beans. Let's go for it. All right. Sometimes people don't even go in order. Exactly. So it's if I was one of the ones that went out of order, it would be a very valid question to come in. Has Aries been read yet? Who knows, right? I've come in and I found somewhere Cancer goes last. And I'm like, okay, whatever, to each their own, free will. You do you, I do me. It's all right, it's cool. But there's a reason there is an order to it, but it is not my place, because some readers, it's how they connect to the energy, and it is not my place to, it's like one guitar player judging another guitar player, right? Not my place to judge. You know what? The way they do it, maybe if they read an order, they wouldn't get as good of readings or something. They're all doing what their guides tell them to do, and we have to honor and respect that. All right. So now on to number 11, which is Aquarius. Okay. Your timestamp to avoid all the useless stuff is at 2:55:05. Okay. So what's up, Aquarius? Even though everybody on YouTube, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Everybody knows when you click on the timestamp for the sign, you always scroll back about 3 or 4 taps, right? The real juicy stuff is always about 1 to 2 minutes before the timestamp mark. We all do it, don't we? I know we do. So what's up, Aquarius? Think about your person and let's tap in and tune in. Nobody ever just hits the timestamp and listens to it. Everybody scrolls backwards a little bit. All right, let's dig in. Think about your person, Aquarius, and God, tap me in and tune me into Aquarius's energy, please, and thank you. Get star. Thank you, de nada. All right, that's cool. Give me everything you got. That's your major arcana. I like seeing that in a reading. All right, let's go. What do we have for Aquarius. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Tap me into Aquarius energy. Give me everything you got for Aquarius. You know, Pluto finally went direct in your sign. Finally. Oh, you figured it out. Okay, it's probably because of the way you've been feeling. That it's the results of that. 8 of Wands, forward movement, such as Pluto going direct, Sagittarius energy. Oh, there's the Scorpio energy for Pluto on the 7 of Cups with the Chariot. They are literally, it's like they're busting down every option to come your way. They're literally in an energy of like where nothing can stop them from coming your way and working this out. Like literally, it's like they could be confronted with every obstacle in the way and they'll figure out how to move a mountain. Like 3 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Literally, they want to be with you. They've already thought about marrying you. Did you see me gulp? Right? All right, let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. What do we got? Let's do it, Aquarius. Here we go. Ready? They are having a major awakening about you. That's the 6 of Wands. They're like, oh, Aquarius. Externally, their sun sign says no. Internally, their moon sign says, oh my gosh, yes. All right, let's go. 1 and 2. I just love being right. It's fun. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious Aquarians. Here we go. All right. Over energy is the 4 of Pentacles into the Queen of Wands. They are hiding the fact that they want another chance. Because look, publicly, look how they're like, oh, they have found themselves. They are on that journey of self-discovery. They're posting their MGTOW stuff, or even for my guys, they're posting all those strong, independent woman stuff things, or, you know, whatever it is, right? Behind the scenes, they're secretly getting ready to come your way. The Queen of Wands is Violet Jessup, and I told you to wait in the Titanic deck for me, yet here you are. Some of you guys, Sunflowers actually totally resonates to this. All right, let's go. The Judgment card to the World card, they've decided to close a chapter in their life. They want to better themselves. Some of you guys are seeing a lot of butterflies lately. 4 of Swords. They literally fall asleep at home in their chair in the evening, daydreaming about you. Or night dreaming, whichever applies. Like, okay, you know, this is the energy of, remember when they sent you that text, right? Remember when they sent you that text of like, oh, I'm sorry I didn't respond back. I fell asleep as soon as I got home. They were pretty darn close to it. You might think they were lying, or it's like, yeah, right, I'm sure as soon as you closed the door and locked it, you passed out right at the threshold. I'm telling you what, they actually didn't get that far in the door. I'm giving them points for learning how to be honest, because there's something they really lied to you about. 7 of Wands on the 3 of Pentacles that had you feeling like you weren't good enough. 3 of Pentacles into the 10 of Wands and that Chariot. They are still going to bust right through. It's literally Kit busting right through a brick wall to save you. Jailbroken like an iPhone on this one. For some of you guys, like something about location services or location being turned on or turned off or something. But I do like on the Judgment card or the World card that the awakening they're having, come here. The awakening that they're having with this one, even though that it seems like they're just about their business. Somebody here even has a cat, or you got stray cats following you home. But the World card shows that they're like they were the one bringing and feeding the drama into all this. That's the whole thing, right? And then they would do everything to set you off, and then they just sit there and go about their business in silence. You try to talk to them and get an answer out of them, and they just sit there and stare at you, right? Or for some of you guys, they did it like this, and they had their phone on, and you're like, you're recording me? Like, really? Right? I think for some of this, like some of you guys, maybe they had an Apple tracker on your vehicle or something. Queen of Wands. Violet Jessup won't go away. They're like, please ask Aquarius for another chance. Please ask Aquarius to unblock me. Please ask Aquarius to give me another chance, Queen of Wands. It would kind of be like if the person like that was handling the gangplank doors, the boarding doors on the Britannic, saw Violet coming up and was like, nope, nope, nope. We don't need nurses that bad. Go away. Go. And Violet's like, what? I'm coming to help. And they're, nope, nope. We heard from Murdoch and Light Taller about you. No, no, no. Strength card, Leo energy. Leo's entered the chat with the Knight of Wands. See, it's the vibes of like sneaking out or sneaking in. Like maybe they had sneaky links behind the scenes. Or like for some of you guys, oh, the Hermit, like you found out that I'm ending a relationship to come your way, Aquarius, or you found out later, like they're single, but then you found out they were still in something, or still like going through a separation or a breakup. And then you found out like, whoa, wait, hold on a second. I'm not going to be your third party on this vibe. And it's like, they were feeding into a lot of drama. I mean, like, you knew what they were doing. It's just that they never took responsibility for what they were doing, and then tried to always pass it off as like, well, I did this because of what you did, right? Yeah, the high priestess and the empress, and behind the scenes, they see you as perfection in a way. Some of you guys may have kids with this person, or you found out they had kids, like they hid something. But they see you, high priestess to the empress, they see you as just like man, Aquarius is just everything put together. What is that song? It's a country song. I'm hitting some vintage songs here. It's like, she's everything I ever wanted, everything I need. I forget the title and the artist on that thing. The Sun card confirms it. This is showing that they're undergoing a major change or cutting something out, strong, heavy duty, like freaking Ford Ranger heavy duty, Leo energy at the moment. Okay? Some of you guys could totally, with this much Leo energy, be dealing with one. All right? But the whole thing is, it's like they're so used to dealing with drama in their life that being in something stable scared them. Even with the way they met you. Page of Swords to the Star card, right? Like maybe some of you guys met online, or you were at a distance, and by the time you hooked up or met up or got together, you found out they had a whole nother hidden lifestyle behind the scene, right? And you were like, whoa, am I the sneaky link? You're like, no, I'm Aquarius. I am not the sneaky link. Goodbye. Bye, Felicia, right? Thing is, they thought they could run the same game on you they ran on their exes, and it did not work on you, right? It might have worked on everyone before you, but you were totally different, and it didn't work on you. You got wise to it. But you know, the thing about this is that being in something stable scared them, because with this high priestess, it's telling me that they were really in some uncharted territory. Pisces energy for some of you guys, all right? I don't know why, but I'm seeing something about a limbo contest. I don't know if that's a memory or like a limbo on a cruise ship or something. Maybe it's just that they set the bar so low that they couldn't even get under this one. I don't know. Oh man, they're totally stalking you. Hey, come here. Not in a creepy way though, but it's because they want to make a love offer to try again. Page of Cups on the Ten of Wands. All right. They knew they had to change this. It wasn't working right for them. All right. I think some of you called them out on it straight up. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or definitely a Leo, Sagittarius, as well as a Pisces. There is some Capricorn and Libra. That's more Leo. That's Leo. That's Leo too. Libra and Taurus. Nice save. Capricorn and more Cancer too. You got strong Cancer and Leo hanging out right now. Wow. Nine of Pentacles. Virgo just entered the chat with Gemini. King of Swords into the Two of Wands for Aries. That leads right into the Nine of Cups with the Ace of Cups. This shows them becoming emotionally stable in the Nine of Cups in order to reach out to see if you're willing to still be their Ace of Cups to start something fresh with you. Regardless of how long it's taken, though. You know what? That's a lot of cups. It's a lot of emotions on the Virgo energy. The Magician's here, too. Queen of Pentacles. You know, it's kind of like they were still experiencing trauma from a past relationship, and they started treating you kind of like the way their ex treated them. And then they found out that it's like it's the same reason things didn't work out with them and their ex. Yeah. Page of Cups on the Ace of Cups. That seems like that was what they had to do away with. They had to finish or get over an ex or take it how it resonates, and just wish well on those for the parts that don't. But it's like either they needed to finish getting over an ex, or they needed to finish something, and they jumped in way too early. They weren't emotionally ready yet, right? Still in a younger vibration, younger mindset. And it's like thing is they're so hyper-focused on themselves and what they want with the Nine of Cups that they hadn't realized until now that they've been the ones sabotaging all their relationships. Virgo energy. Virgo Gemini comes in too. I mean, I dig the King of Swords. Some of you guys could be a writer. You or your person might be. But the thing about this is that gotta get a message to you. So the whole thing is, as a result of all this, no wonder you wouldn't or couldn't put up with it any more than you did, right? Because it's like you told them that if they can't come in correct, if they have to come in as a King of Swords instead of coming in an Ace of Cups, then don't come in at all, right? Because you gave them tons of chances to change. And I mean, you are the water bearer. You are a cool hybrid air with a little water sign energy in you. I mean, you are actually one of the most nurturing signs in the Zodiac. And it's like they took advantage of it. 2 of Wands to the 10 of Wands. They really didn't respect your heart. Aries and Sagittarius energy. They had to let go of that. You know, it's like you told them this and it didn't even faze them. But yeah, you gave them tons of chances to change and like tons of chances to make the right decision, do the right thing, right? And yet they never fully did. Sun card on the Page of Cups, Leo, Scorpio energy. Strong Cancer too. Definitely a lot of waters. They were pretty overly emotional on this one too. So the whole thing is that they're changing this mindset. Because remember what my Sag grandma explained to me? Is that when the Ace of Cups shows up, it's that they've completed a cycle, closed the door, 10 of Wands, overcame and put those burdens aside, the stuff that they dragged into your connection in order to come in fresh with the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Sagittarius vibes on that one. But with the Chariot, it's like, I told you they're already kind of in hot pursuit. They're already coming your way. Not hot pursuit, but super pursuit mode. All right? And you know what? They've got a friend or a family member helping them do it. That's the thing, okay? Either their mom or a sibling, close friend that they look at as like an uncle that they look at as a father figure or something. But whoever it is, they got somebody on their side of them helping them do the work in order to come in correct for you, all right? I do dig it because it's like you got like a 91 to 97% chance of things getting on track this week. Some of you guys could totally definitely be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo. That energy is like everywhere. Then you got Gemini and Virgo, Scorpio and Pisces, Capricorn. That's more Leo. Gemini again, more Leo. Cancer, 10 of Wands, Sagittarius, 7 of Wands, Leo. Libra, Taurus, Sun card, Leo. World card could be any sign, including Leo. And the Judgment card for little Scorpio and Aries. All right. I hope that helps, Aquarius. This is interesting. Your weekly on Friday is going to be like this. We'll go deeper into this. This is interesting. All right. So thank you very much. I do hope it helps. Keep us posted. Like and hype the reading. And I'll see you next time. All right. Love you and spinny hugs. Peace and love. Okay. That was like intense. That was intense. They are like, regardless of whatever they're showing, like they're really internally emotion for you. At least once they cried themselves to sleep. If not at least once a week, they at some point have cried themselves over the loss of you, Aquarius, just so you know. All right. They might look all confident in public, even for my male Aquariuses, like they're that tough girl, right? Behind the scenes, they've shed a tear about you. All right. They do have some regret. All right. Cool beans. Thanks, Nicole. Thank you guys for the confirmations. That always helps because when I'm reading this stuff, especially when I get to the end or I watch any playback or anything, I'm always like, what in the world were you talking about? Because I don't remember the stuff when I'm channeling. So I always have to go back and go, oh God, what did you even say, Archer? So thank you. Okay, let's see. Pisces is up. You ready for this, Pisces? It's time. You know how we go, Pisces. Let's put Pisces at 3-10-10. Oh, I like that. 3-10-10. Let's go for it, Pisces. Because as you know, you are the grand finale to the fireworks display that is the Zodiac. All right? We always save the best for last. And let's dig in. All right? We're going to use the shadow deck for you. I didn't even realize that. See, I told you when I'm channeling, I didn't even realize it. I didn't even notice I picked this thing up. But this is what we're using. All right? So let's go for it, Pisces. And I love reading for you because you rule the 12th house. I mean, you are basically an intuitive tarot reading incarnate walking in human form. So let's tap in and tune in. Think about your person and let's go for it. All right, God, give me everything you got for Pisces. What do we got? Thoughts, feelings and emotions. Give me everything you got for Pisces. Let's do it. All right, let's go. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, pretty darn perfect, powerful Pisceans. Let's go. Overall energy is the 3 of Wands with the Moon card, the 6 of Swords, and the Page of Swords. It's like you guys both want to talk to each other with the Moon card. You both fear making the call. Abraham, 6 of Swords. But it's like a different perspective or a different approach is needed because there is still a spark between the two of you guys. The tartar sauce. Pisces, they still totally want to get you on their hook. There's still a passion between the two of you guys. All right, that it's kind of like, to quote the great philosopher Jagger on that Ace of Wands, it's like you both are Moon card, like you're a little frustrated because you can't can't get no sad. And let's just read the cards, okay? They're missing it too, okay? The 8 of Wands, they're missing it a lot. With the King of Wands into the King of Pentacles, Sagittarius and Virgo energy on the Star card for Aquarius with the 4 of Cups, Cancer, Queen of Wands, Violet Jessup's back. Violet. We're getting to the point on that one that like the energies around you guys are saying 3rd time's the charm vibes on the 5 of Pentacles. Even though at the moment you're not talking, but you guys both energetically are manifesting an opening door. Okay, could be another Pisces or another water sign because like this is some deep emotional, like deep tarot stuff. All right. You guys have a very tight connection that leads back to when your guys is the first incarnations. So you guys, right back to lifetime 1, picked each other. And after everything you guys both go through, you always wind up getting to this point, and then you go forward into it as a King of Wands and a King of Wands. All right? It's a passionate connection. It's intense, but it's still a marriage. All right? King to the Queen of Wands. You guys still get both each other's Ace of Wands chakras going. Oh, tartar sauce. What? Stop it. Anyways, all right. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius big time. Cancer is pretty heavy duty. But you know what? You know what it is? Especially with Aries, Libra, and Capricorn, the cardinal energy showing up, their ego got in the way, didn't it? World card to the Queen of Pentacles. They needed to grow up. And look at that. You have 2 sets of cards confirming that this is a divine union. You guys are meant to be married. King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. So it's like their ego got in the way and messed everything up on this. And yet you kind of like, you got to see through their public mask or whatever they show at work or in the public eye. Maybe some of you guys, either both of you guys are in the public eye or you will be. Like I could either be reading for a celebrity couple or a future celebrity couple. I mean, there's 2 sets of cards confirming marriage, you know, and the World card. 10 of Pentacles onto the 10 of Wands with the Page of Cups. If they could put away some of the childish antics, and I think that's what they're working on because this shows them closing a cycle, okay? It's getting to the energy on this one that like you, Pisces, got closer than anyone ever got to this person's heart. You got deeper in than anyone else. To the point that like there's still union here. They still see you as marriage material. 10 of Pentacles. That's my real estate card too. Some of you guys could even be either planning to move in with them, making plans to move in. You guys wind up living together on this. The thing about this is the closer you got, the more distant they got. They got scared about their feelings for you. I mean, when you got 4 cards total confirming divine union, this, like, it's a bit of a shock thing where they're like, I mean, it was cool and great. Remember how things were at first? And like, they almost let the energy get to them too much in the fact of they're like, oh my gosh, this is working out so great. I can't believe it. I think Pisces is the one. And it put a lot of expectations on you, right? And then it overwhelmed them to the point of like, forever, Archer? And I'm like, yep, if you're sitting here telling me you think Pisces is the one, that means forever, right? How you doing on getting rid of the X's or the temperance energy or the patience, the anger controls, all that. They straight up weren't ready and the devil stepped in and took advantage of it, right? All right, maybe you or your person had people casting spell work or some evil eye, some black magic their way or your way, okay? Especially if it's an unawoke devil energy or somebody in a little wild part. Because, I mean, spell work, it can mess with people's health. It can break up relationships. It can cause massive changes, especially when it's in the hands of someone who doesn't know it. So it's like there was a third party jealous of you or your person. Not a third party as in like a relationship, but just like, this is why I keep thinking somebody here's in public eye or it's something where like a coworker, a family member or something was jealous of you guys' connection and tried to sabotage it. But the Hermit card into the Ace of Wands on the Page of Swords, Pisces, they haven't deleted any of the text messages. They haven't taken like the photos out of the phone or anything like that. There's a lot of good memories because you're kind of like the muse for them, all right? That even as you guys aren't talking with the Hermit card, this is my Dr. House of the Tarot with the Virgo energy on the 6th house vibes. This is like, the whole thing on this is that you were having to find ways to entertain yourself. And it wasn't just what you thought a relationship should be. If they had to be so distant, like once they had you, why didn't they make more time for you? Ace of Wands to the Page of Swords, right? Well, it was convenient when like they were needing you, right? But Page of Swords, when you needed them, they were nowhere to be found. And you really just wanted some attention. You just wanted like a 14-second hug. Don't just walk past and be like, oh, hey, thanks, bye, I gotta go with happy. Yeah. I think you were dealing somebody that like buried themselves into work or something. Ace of Swords, King of Cups with the Judgment card. Queen of Cups. Love does win in the end with the Wheel of Fortune. I'd love to give you some magical awakening rainbow unicorn tarot thingy for you, but this is telling me that they're just simply choosing ego death. And granted, this is like the longest ego death in the history of all ego deaths. But remember I told you on this Ace of Wands that you're like still a muse for them? You're still that first thought they have in the morning when they get up, the last thought they have before they go to bed, okay? Regardless of whatever they're going through or dealing with in their life right now, I do see you manifesting a successful outcome, all right? The Justice card on the High Priestess, whatever this is that has put this pause or connection into it, that might even have you very stressed and worried that something went too far, it works out, all right? With the High Priestess Justice card, something you're fearing the most winds up working out in the best possible ways, okay? The Hierophant into the Wheel of Fortune simply shows them choosing to man up, woman up, level up, and come in correct for you. Okay, Taurus, Cancer, and Sagittarius energy kind of strong at the moment. All right, there's also Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio, Leo's here. Strong Aries and Cancer, Virgo. Could even be another Pisces for some of you guys, but geez almighty, I just caught that. Thank you. I just caught that. Here's the third set. The King and Queen of Cups. You and Cancer energy. Strong Cancer vibes. But this is like the King of Cups shows that, remember, that's you, but this is the king that turns the cup of love inward, self-love. You triggered this person to finish their self-love journey in order to be ready with you. Now I've got King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen, come here, King and Queen of Wands, and King and Queen of Pentacles. This is freaky. If the King and Queen of Swords shows up, I have never, in 30 years of reading tarot cards, have ever had this happen where all the kings and all the queens are coming out. There's like a giant spiritual cord around you guys being like, you two are meant to be together. I told you guys have done this in every lifetime. You come about in the weirdest of ways. You go through some of the toughest trials and tribulations, and then you guys come together and define what an equal partnership relationship is. Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo. Wait, that was the water stuff. Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo. This is the fire over here. Aries and Sagittarius vibes strong. Multiple confirmations that even with what's going on right now, that it's still a divine union with that Hierophant. Told you guys wind up married to this person long term. So even though it's like this person has experienced some serious stuff before you, just like you. I'm not downplaying your side of things, but the thing is that with what they have experienced, they cope with it differently. That's what it is. Maybe you guys came from different upbringings or different backgrounds, and like you cope with stuff better than they do. You know what I mean? Star card. Because you ignited the final stage, like you were the catalyst of the final stage in their transformations that makes them ready for union, but with you. And it was going in the right direction, but you notice how the King and Queen of Swords aren't here yet? That means the communication was the last step to get work done. Because we've seen the Ace of Wands multiple times. I'm seeing that part of the relationship. And then we got like King and Queen of Wands. There's a passion. There's a fun connection. You guys had pet names. Things were going good. Then you got your grounded, your stability, money in check, things on point, maturity, balanced relationship. Then you got the love energies, King and Queen of Cups. You guys totally still love each other. Not a doubt in my mind. King and Queen of Swords are what's missing. That means that's where the communication. You guys were like, maybe the age difference was a thing or something, because it's like you guys are on two different communicative wavelengths. Somebody speaks in emojis. Somebody uses full punctuation, right? The Knight of Swords, I swore that was the King of Swords. I was shocked for a second. Two of Cups tower into the Nine of Cups that leads us right to Judgment on the Ace of Swords. And the High Priestess, it's not over yet. There's communication getting ready to happen once this Tower card is worked through and processed, okay? It does show that whatever the barriers are, the timing is aligning and coming together to overcome this Tower moment. And with what they're going through right now, it's kind of like you were brought into each other's lives to complete the final closures of your previous cycles, your previous relationships, and you're just better at getting over your past than they were. I mean, you're the King of Cups. You turn inward, you go rogue, you go nomadic, you do what you got to do to heal through the process, right? Stiff upper lip, keep going. Even though you've cried about this person more than once and you really want things to work out right. You know what I mean? They're a little more whiny, straight up. And that's the part they're not doing anymore. I'm telling you, they're changing for you, even though you might not realize it. So what you're going through is strengthening your bond with this Two of Cups, the bond of David and Jonathan. Okay? Cancer energy, strong Cancer energy on this. Actually, pretty strong Virgo and Aquarius, too. Gemini's here, a lot of Capricorn. Some of you guys might even have a Capricorn Neptune, or your person does. Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. But, so here's the thing about this one, is that this person, this time apart has them missing you. And this person doesn't miss people. They might even have told it to you for some of you guys, because they're telling me, they're like, Archer, with what I've been through and what I have lost, I don't miss people. I walk away, I cut it out, it doesn't even faze me. But I can't walk away from Pisces, Nine of Cups to the Two of Cups. It's like somebody, like, it's like behind the scenes, they're changing their day-to-day life or their schedules, even their mindsets in order to come in correct for you. Like maybe this person was a bit of a workaholic or something, where they always had a million things on their mind and were moving in so many different directions that they couldn't make the time for you. It's like you guys each buried yourself into something in order to work through or block out all this stuff from your past, but then you came together at a time that neither of you thought you guys, like you didn't expect it to happen. And so it did before you guys were done with those past healings and everything. But this is allowing you guys to come back together and work it out. They can't move on from you. And it's kind of got them a little confused. They're like, Archer, I walked away from everything from my past. I can't walk away from Pisces. I'm like, that's when you know it's that Pisces is the one. And they're like, what if I found out too late? And I'm like, time will tell. Time will tell. Three of Pentacles. See? Guardian angels have you guys building Solomon's temple. Four of Swords into the Eight of Swords. This time apart and this Eight of Swords pause. It's allowing to see things from your perspective, and the Six of Pentacles to the Page of Cups come in and actually give you the equal reciprocal relationship that you have wished for and wanted for your future, so that you knew your future was secure, right? Instead of having to always guess about like, oh, this ain't going to work, that's going to work, the back and forth. They want to make the right offer to you. you make this person want to be a better person, Pisces. I do see here that you've got strong potential. You got strong, like we're talking, you got like a strong 81% chance of things starting to get back on track this week. Might be 8, I just heard 7 to 10 business days. So for some of you guys, maybe due to a little bit of their fixed energy, wherever they've got Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio in their chart, it's kind of got them, maybe they're a little slower. Remember I said that you cope with things a little faster and you heal a little faster than them, all right? And I've never understood why like so many people do get to the point that they get stuck dwelling on a past or an ex, but they got somebody awesome like you in front of them. It's everybody's on their own healing journey. But for you guys, it's changing up. I do see that that's about the only reason. I'm going to put this, you got about an 81% chance of things working out. I'm calling it and I like it there. All right. You do have this person's heart, Pisces, with the Page of Cups. And I don't know why, but I just heard, be careful with it. Queen of Cups. Strong cardinal and fixed energy on this. Got Cancer, Libra, Aries, and Capricorn. Then Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Gemini is here. Virgo's here. Sagittarius. You got all 12 signs showing up for you, which means that both you and your persons, all the synastry, all the aspects of your birth charts are all lining up, all coming online and getting ready to mesh together. All the parts of your charts activating and working together on this exactly as it was planned to be right from lifetime 1. All right. You guys are destined to work things out each time. So hang tight, have patience, and understand that every little thing will be okay. 3 of Pentacles, the guardian angels have your back. Both you and your person's guardian angels. All right. So I hope that helps, Pisces. Please like and hype the reading. Leave me a comment. Let me know. And I will see you Friday, 12 noon Eastern, every Friday for your live individual collective reading. And until then, spinny hugs. I love you and peace and love. We did it, guys. We did it. And interesting on a side note, did you know that basically all 12 of these readings are basically like a Bob Ross painting and that it's basically just one long reading? And if you listen to the whole thing and ignore what sign I said, you'll find out the whole thing is actually a story of you and your person and the energies around what happened, what is happening, and what will happen. Basically, Archer's readings are just like a Bob Ross painting. They actually all are. Yeah. All right. Even like what we were talking about at the beginning, TikTok, even the ones that read signs out of order, they are still connecting and telling you an entire individual story. All right. Anyhow, on that note, hope you guys have a good night. And that was maybe that was just a little Neil deGrasse Archer explaining stuff to you. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyways, thank you guys all for being here. All right. And until next time, I'll see you then. Peace and love.